Oh, it's already got a like. Sweet. Hello, hello. I'll wait till a bit more people show up before I begin story time. What's up, Elby? And what's good is I got a full shift at work today. They didn't cut me for once. That was actually really nice. Yeah, wanted to do another one. Had a really bad night last night, so have quite the story to tell. But we can also talk about some shit that's not upsetting afterwards. It's just dark circles under my eyes. It's hereditary. I cannot get rid of them. But I am kind of tired. Nah, yeah, for real. YouTube finally was like, "Hey, you want a little money for what you're doing?" I was like, "Fuck yeah." I mean, it wasn't a big check or anything, but I'll take whatever I can get. Thanks, Brady. What's up, just in time? Let me see if I can get better lighting here and make my eyes look a little less fucked. Nah, that's not really helping. What's up, Zach? Zach says he's got the hookup for Tales from the Hood, so I'll make sure to watch that soon for you guys. What's up, Fuego Diego? Anyone who's wondering, I am currently watching Us because this movie's fucking awesome. I guess not watching it, but having it play in the background because I've seen it like 12 times, but it's nice to watch it again. You still don't get the ending. I thought it was, I mean, fairly clear. I don't want to spoil it in case anyone here in the chat hasn't seen it, but I think I get it. Fuego Diego, I know for real. That last episode was incredibly heartbreaking. You've been listening to Harry Potter, sweet. And thank you for pausing it to listen to this. I appreciate it. Am I ready for the season finale? No, but I'm very excited for it. Oh, thanks, Aubrey. Hope you enjoyed the videos. New Discovery. Are you talking about the new Discovery Channel? Or is there a movie called New Discovery? Or is it a remake of a movie called Discovery? Oh, Star Trek. No, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard people really, really like what it is. And the main actress from it, I loved her on The Walking Dead, so I will be watching that for sure. No, I'm not taking the shirt off, Zach. Shut up. Hey, Linnea. And don't worry, Aubrey. I am definitely going to be doing some videos for Euphoria. I'm excited for that. Do I prefer Get Out or Us? I guess unpopular opinion. I prefer Us, but I thought both of them were really, really good. You should watch The Expanse. I will be. I am definitely going to watch The Expanse. I mean, I did know that YouTube had live chat. I've just been afraid to use it for fucking forever. And no, I haven't watched The Third Day. What's it about? Is it any good? Or is it so bad I need to watch it? Someone suggested Mutant X yesterday because it was so bad I should watch it. Sorry, my nose is super itchy right now. Oh, it's good? Okay. then I should check it out. I got recommended like over 30 different shows to watch though in the last live stream, so it's gonna take me a minute to like catch up to everything. Tobias, my name is Michael. Or Nerd Guy, whichever one you prefer. Wonder if I should wait just a little bit longer before getting into the story. I don't know how to make a poll. I've seen, like I know how to make a community chat, but, hi Tobias. But yeah, I know how to make like a community chat now, but I don't exactly know how to make a poll. I'll figure it out. But that's actually a really good idea. I'll put up like a poll of 3 different, no, I'll put like 6 different shows up, and I'll pick the 3 that get the top most views or votes. But I for sure, shut up, Zach. But I for sure am going to be watching Bly Manor, Watchmen, and oh no, someone help me out. Bly Manor, Watchmen, and what was the third one I was gonna watch? For whatever reason, I can't think of it right now. It was a long day at work. Fuck. Demon Slayer's gonna happen, don't worry, but that's not the next one, Zach. This is a Wendy's. Raised by Wolves, thank you just in time. But Linnea, Euphoria is like, I'm pretty sure the 4th one after, unless The Mandalorian hits before that, because I'm definitely doing that one. And I think that's the end of the month, so that'll probably end up being before Euphoria. But Euphoria is coming up, I promise. Sony refused to officially verify the 3 different Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man movie, which does kind of suggest it's true, I agree. Apparently the title will be Spider-Man Homeworld. That's kind of cool. At first I thought the home thing in all the Spider-Man titles was kind of weird, but I'm digging it. Oh, did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. How do you pronounce it? I thought it was Linnea. My bad. Tobias, tell him he cannot weigh his options while he's with you, but I am single. Thanks, Roman. Mandalorian Season 2 coming up. Not much longer now. Aw, Zach, tell Junior I said hi back. Miss those kids. Oh, Lanaya? Please tell me if I got that right. What's your Insta? Chronic Gamer. Gamer, Gaymer. If you go with Watchmen, you should read the comics before the end. Yes, sweet. All right, Lanaya. Thank you for correcting me. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I'm glad everyone's in here. And I want to read the comics before I get into it. I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to read all the comics or watch like a video about all the comics and everything before I'll be able to start it. But I'll definitely try. What are your predictions for the Lovecraft finale? I don't know, man. I'm thinking Tick will die, but not die. I agree with people that Montrose will be taking his place, and he'll probably be the one to actually die. And I think Christina will achieve immortality, but it'll be at a huge cost to her. Like, it won't be worth it. Oh, thanks, Ari. And what kind of story will I be telling? Kind of a fucked up one, so buckle in. It's not that bad, but it hurt me. I was very upset. But thanks, Joy. That show is still my number 1. Hey, SoapNet. Thank you, Lanai. I thought they were good predictions too. Watch me be wrong on every single one of them, though. All right, I think we got enough people in here. I should get this story started. Thanks. Thanks, Brady. That last episode was a doozy. All right, okay, I'll start the story in just a second. Who is your favorite Lovecraft Country character? I think it's D. It's either Hippolyta or D. They're the two that just fucking rock. Letty's like close second though. I really like Letty. I'm glad that Montrose came out too, even if it wasn't like 100% completely. I mean, given the time period and everything he's gone through, cannot blame him. I've avoided your reactions to Dark due to my busy schedule, but judged by your thumbnails, it must be really, really good. Do you recommend? And what's the premise of the show? I highly, highly recommend. The premise is it's about a group of characters, basically like 3 or 4 families in Germany. And I don't want to spoil it. Like, the twists in the show are what make it so interesting to watch. So that's as much as I'll give you. It's about 4 families in Germany. Really insane shit like ensues. It's fantastic. Kiana, I'm good. I was not good last night, but I feel a lot better now after talking to my brother and my sister and my mom and all my friends and stuff. I am a little afraid to say her name. Hold on, I gotta try it now. Kadaro? I hope I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have you watched The 100? I have, and I stopped watching it because everyone said I looked like Murphy, and I was like, fuck you all. He's such an asshole. Like, I hear he changes a lot over the course of the show, but yeah, I only watched a little bit of it. With each episode of the HBO show Watchmen, you get files to read after to give more context. Same format as the comics. It's called PDpedia. That's cool. I'm actually excited to get into that. I'll try to make that part of the video as well. And agreed, just in time. Go in knowing absolutely nothing about Dark. That's the best way to do it. You'll be highly confused for a while, but just let it do its thing. You will have all your answers, or all your questions answered eventually. It's pronounced like the car Camaro, except with a D in the place of the M. Cadero. Okay. That's it, right? Thank you for correcting me. And good, I'm glad you're going to watch it, Roman. And honestly, Joy, like, everything you can say about the show is a spoiler. Like, you gotta go into it knowing just about nothing. You do favor Murphy. Don't say that. I know it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just funny how many people say that. Be prepared to be emotionally destroyed by the haunting of Bly Manor. Fantastic. I feel like all the shows I like are like really emotionally draining, but I mean that's what makes really good film, in my opinion. The actor is really great who plays Murphy. He's very good. Oh, good. Glad I got it right. Cadero. Have you ever watched The Witcher and Sons of Anarchy? Yes, I've watched both of those. I will be reacting to season 2 of The Witcher whenever that comes out. And Sons of Anarchy was very good. I just didn't like the ending of it. But I mean, that seems to be a theme of mine in terms of shows I've watched. Thanks, Roman. All right, there's enough people in here now. Time for this story. And yes, The Witcher rocks. I won't be able to read the chat or comment on everything while I give this story. I got to give it all in one go. So here we go. Last night, I'm sure a few of you saw that I had a phone call with my dad in the live chat for Sean Tank Top's discussion. There is a car freaking out behind me. But I don't know, it was a lot more than what I said on there because I didn't want to like make that discussion like all about me. I'm like, I'll talk about it later on my own live stream. But he called, or well, actually, I called. He texted me asking if I blocked like my family members who I don't share the same beliefs with. So I had to call him and be like, no, I'm not calling or I'm not blocking these people because I disagree with their political opinions, even though I feel like that should be enough of a reason, to be totally honest, considering our political opinions are like complete 180s of each other, just juxtaposed complete opposites. But I could forgive a family member for that. I mean, it's your opinion. I may completely disagree with it and think your opinion does hurt other people, but if you're family, I can sort of let it slide because I love you guys. But I had a problem with them because they all would just shout me down and call me stupid and gang up on me for voicing my own opinion whenever they said some stupid shit of theirs. So that was the reason I blocked him. I was like, I just don't want to see it anymore. I don't have the time or the effort. I'm exhausted trying to talk to you guys. But I didn't like block people's numbers or anything. I was like, you're more than welcome to call me. I'm not cutting you out of my life. I just don't want to see you on my social media all the time. And then a very, very heated, hey, B. Patterson, a very, very heated political conversation ensued where, I mean, I couldn't even begin to remember like all the things that we went through, but once again, he denied white privilege. Once again, he told me Trump is fucking great and this, and that. And at one point, I called Trump a fascist because he is. And that like set him off. He did not like me saying that. So just started like screaming and yelling at me, telling me I don't know what a fascist is. I don't know shit, basically. And it just kind of kept going on and on. Like I could go like really in on it, but like what's the point? It was just a lot of stuff. And after maybe like 45 minutes to like an hour or something, I finally said, all right, you know what? I have a very serious question because I've never asked you, and it's been bothering me for a long, long time. And it has nothing to do with the politics that we've just been talking about. But if I were to bring over a boyfriend for Christmas or for some kind of family gathering, um, would that be okay? Would you have a problem with that, or would it be all right? And he said, that would be okay. You can do that. But just remember, one day we'll both be on our deathbeds, and I won't have anything to answer for, but I will. And I went, what? Like, are you referring to my political beliefs? And that's what I'll have to answer for when I meet God? Or the fact that I'm gay? Because if that's what you're saying, like, we got a problem here. And he refused to answer me. And was like, we're not going to discuss this. I don't want to talk about this. And I was like, no, I'm genuinely asking. Like, I want to know what you mean by that. And he refused to answer. So I was like, okay, I get what you mean by that. And at that point, I kind of just shut off and let him talk and ask me about how work was and everything. Just gave like one word responses. And eventually he hung up on me because I was being rude. But I can't put up with someone who thinks that I am sexually deviant or I'm going to hell just because of the person I choose to love. And if someone brings me happiness or I bring them happiness, I feel like there should be no reason to hate me for that, like God or him. And if anything, it made me more angry that he didn't outright say, I have a problem with it. He hid behind his religion and said, I don't have a problem with it, but God has a problem with you. And it just really hurt. It's something you don't expect to hear from a parent, I guess. You expect your parents to be there for you and, love you unconditionally and all that. But, that was just a very hurtful thing to hear on top of all the other really bigoted, prejudiced shit that he said throughout the conversation about his politics. So I ended up blocking his number, and I talked to my brother about it and everything, and I'm like, if he wants to apologize or he really didn't mean it in that way, I'll hear him out. I'm not saying like I want nothing to do with you for the rest of my life, but if that is what you meant, I can't be around you. Like, I won't be looked at as less than simply because I'm with another man and not with a pretty girl like you want me to. Like, I feel like that was really fucked up. But that was the story. That's all I wanted to say. Let me go back through the live chat, see if anyone said anything. God isn't real. I mean, I go really back and forth on God. Like, I go between agnostic and Christian, like, very often. But I feel like, again, even if you don't believe in God and it ends up true that when you die there is one, if you're a good person, then he's not going to hate you. But that's my belief. Fuego Diego. I don't understand why people dislike people for their sexual preferences. Me either, because it has nothing to do with anything. Like, me being with another guy does not affect anybody. It does not hurt anybody. Doesn't do anything. It just makes me happy. And possibly that other person very happy as well. So, yeah, no. That was stupid. I feel like I'm going to get the name wrong, but thanks. Give me a second. Nima? If that's like goes by German pronunciation, that would be Naima, but tell me if I got that right. But thanks for the love. Sometimes you have to protect your peace and feed family with a long handle spoon. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, they're not 100% cut out of my life forever, but I'm not going to put myself through like so much stress and anxiety and feeling like shit just for their sake. And thanks, Justin. I'm sorry it happened too. I'm sorry, Krishna. Didn't mean to give anybody flashbacks. Remember, you are under no obligation to allow toxic people, even family, into every part of your life. Got a lot going for you. Oh, thank you so much, Dark Poppy. And trust me, we will be having some conversations about movies in the near future. I definitely got your message and everything. If God was that disgusting, I would never want to meet him. That's what my brother said too, Zach. He's like, if God really hates you for that one reason, then I want nothing to do with him. And I got to agree. But I also believe if God does exist, I don't think he would be that hateful or judgmental. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't claim to be a religious expert. Is his take on your sexuality basically love the sinner, hate the sin? Seems like it to me. Which, I mean, I guess sort of kudos for him saying, you can invite a boyfriend over, you can do what you want, but eventually you're going to pay for your sins. And I don't know. Like I said, I would rather him say if he has a problem with it or not. Hi, Sippin' Tea Savage. Brandon, we love you, bro. Go off. We respect and value your opinion. However, not everyone is like that. I hide my political views directly because of the heated discourse. To be honest with, I'm a Trump supporter. I mean, I personally am super 100% against Trump, and I don't understand why people do support him, but you're right. Like, you're allowed to have your own opinion and, like who you like. Like, that would never be a reason I would turn my back on my family or even my friends, but, everyone's allowed to have their own vote, have their own opinion. Hi, Charles. Speaking from personal experience, things will improve eventually. Your father will still cares. He just needs some growing up. I mean, he is like 72, which I know sounds really weird, but he's very old, and I do worry that it'll take too long for him to realize what he would lose here. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. There's still time. There is still time. And thank you, Kimmy. Wasn't about to sit there and just listen to that. Oh, I get it. What's up, Damien? It's okay to give yourself space away from them from time to time. Yeah. And right now I need some space, and probably for not like a long, long time, but I would guess I'm not going to be able to talk to him, past Christmas. Like that one cut deep. It'll take me a little while. Sorry that you have to tolerate that kind of mentality, but like you say, if God exists or not, the most important thing is being a good person. Thank you. I 100% agree. And thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. Sorry you having to go through this with your family. Man, oh man, love is divine. Agreed. Like, honestly, like, love is love. Like, if you love someone wholeheartedly, like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Roman is entitled to their wrong opinion. I mean, honestly though, you are entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna hate on someone for their opinion. I'm not necessarily going to agree or support it, but yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with having your own opinion. There should be no hate for that reason alone. What did your sister and mother say? I mean, they just were really kind to me about it. They were like, we love you and we think you're great. And if that's how he feels, that's how he feels, but don't let him bring you down. And I was like, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. So sorry that you're experiencing that with the people closest to you, but sometimes the family that you choose are really the ones that are meant to nurture your spirit. I 100% agree. My friends and like the small amount of family that I do have that accepts me wholeheartedly, they make me feel better than anyone else, and I'll take that. And you guys too, actually. Like having you all give me so much support really, really, like really means a lot, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. To talk to time all around, it will be a long road, but take your time. Thank you. I will, and yes, it'll take time, but things will either work out the way they're supposed to, or whatever happens. Like, I don't know. Fuck, there's a fly in my room. Maybe necessary to have some me time apart. I had to do that with both my parents for what turned out to be several years. It was hard, but we ended up in a better place. Yeah, and I mean that's what I'll do if that's what's gonna make me a happier, healthier person. Then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. When I came out to my friends as bi, they took it surprisingly well. My friends were all really, really cool about it too. No one was weird about it. They were like, "Oh, cool." That was about it. And some people were like, "Oh, I knew," and I was like, "You didn't know, but all right." I went no contact for 3 years until they realized our relationship is more important than their shallow beliefs. It's just my experience, so I'm hoping you work it out with your family. I hope so too. And I feel like if I was in a serious relationship with someone, I think he would turn around and want to be a part of that. I hope so. That's my optimism in this situation. Family's complicated. Love yourself. Definitely give yourself some space. Time helps. Yeah, most definitely. Gene Lex. I don't know how to paraphrase the story. Basically, my dad said he accepts, or no, that's not exactly the right way to say it. He would allow me to bring over a boyfriend or, be gay in general, but God is not okay with that. And I'm going to answer for my sins at some point. So it just cut deep. Watch the link when you can. It gave me a great new perspective on God and humanity. I will. As soon as I end this live stream, I probably will click on that and give it a look-see. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Sherry. A little bit late, perhaps, but, I'm glad you're here. And it's not that late. I've only been going for about half an hour now. And thanks, Dark Poppy. I'm glad that you guys do have my back. And thank you, Charles. Family has been rough lately. We don't even talk anymore. Sometimes religion or beliefs in general and homosexuality don't mix at all. Yeah, sometimes they don't. But sometimes it does just take time. It's never the end. Have to go, but I love your videos. See you later, Fuego Diego. Thank you so much. What state are you in? Nevada. My dad was 68 when I finally came out to him. I was 40. It was hard at first. Eventually he came around. He loves me very much and he accepts me and he adores my girlfriend now. Aw. It gives me hope. Thank you, Kimmy. And oh my god, I can't talk. Thank you, Kamoyemi. I don't know if I got that right, but thank you. I will try my best to keep it up. I gotta go edit that Devs episode I filmed after I'm done with this. Growing up black and gay was definitely hard and still is. Mind over matter, water over a dust bag. I've learned that if someone doesn't accept me, they can go fuck themselves, family included. And that's pretty much how I feel. Like, again, I don't feel like that's a forever thing. Like, if you don't accept me now, then yeah, go fuck yourself. I don't have time for it. But if eventually you realize that that's stupid and you can learn to accept me, then I'll let you back into my life. Don't want, things to be cut off for forever. I kind of want to talk to my dad again, but Trump, do you mean about Trump? I don't want to know politics with my dad, and there's not much else to talk about with him. I can't stand Trump and hope that he gets voted out. I agree. And my dad's the same way. Like, just try talking to him about anything besides politics. He'll bring it back. And I don't get that. I'm like, we can talk about movies, we can talk about music, we can talk about literally anything. Like, what did you do today? Doesn't have to be politics all the time. I'm from Brazil, love your videos, keep going. Oh, thank you so much. There's nothing wrong with optimism. Wish I had more of it. Oh, I mean, honestly, I'm a pretty cynical person, but when it comes to situations like this, I gotta try and be optimistic, Zach, stop smoking. I'm just kidding. You can smoke as much as you want. Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. Haven't chit chat in quite a while, by the way. Good to see you in here. Listening to you and seeing how you're handling it as an encouragement. Learning from you, and well, anyone would be so blessed to have a son as beautiful. Aw, thank you so much. I feel like I'm trying to handle this the best way I can. Sometimes I need some affirmation from other people if I am. I'll be binging on Devs this weekend. Please do. It's a fantastic show. I'm bisexual myself, and I learned in this world you can't control people's thoughts, but you can control who and how you love. So just being yourself. Yeah. Absolutely. My journey took a while. I was a hardcore Democrat, then did my own research and walked away before the walk away became a thing. But family is family. And it will come around. Yeah, I agree. And that was the exact opposite, Roman. Like, I was a hardcore Republican at one point, and then did my own research and eventually walked away from that. But, like I said, we've all got our own paths. Nothing wrong with that. My sister came out at 16, 17, can't really remember the exact age, but was ready to cut the whole family off. I was serious big sister mode, but fam was cool, luckily for them. Good. I'm glad that they were cool about it. Like, there's nothing better than having your family have your back in a situation like that. Because to admit to the world, not just yourself, that you're gay, it's such a vulnerable, like, scary place to be in. What's next after Lovecraft? Seen Watchmen yet? Watchmen is next. Watchmen, Raised by Wolves, and Haunting of Bly Manor. Those are the next three. But then also Mandalorian, WandaVision, Euphoria. It's like a bunch of stuff coming up. My man came out to his extremely large family at the age of 52. It's never too late. Absolutely. I first came out when I was 18. Now. And I mean, I still haven't gotten the full acceptance of my whole family, obviously, but my mom, my sister, and my brother, they 100% accept me. All my friends do, so that's enough for now. I'm gay. My partner came out when I was 25 to a fundamentally Christian family. It's been a journey. I bet. Contrary to popular beliefs, life is pretty long and nothing is forever. Time change solutions, time change situations. Keeping cool minded like you do is the best way. Just, we will see. Let's keep going. Yeah, I agree. Like, I will admit, on the phone, I was not cool and calm headed. I have a very bad temper, and I was freaking out. Like, I was getting pretty loud, but I mean, for once I didn't say like really mean, nasty things back to him. I was just very shocked that he would say something like that. Just randomly found your channel, and I'm here for you, man. This hit me hard. It took me years to come to terms with my sexuality. Where I live. Oh, thanks, Mike. And yeah, it took me a while throughout high school. I knew something was off. I was like, I feel like I'm not like admitting something. I feel like there's something about me that I'm not realizing. And one day while I was laying in bed, it just like hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, I'm gay. Holy shit, I'm gay. And it hit me all at once and decided to tell people about it. Probably a little too fast. I didn't really prepare for the repercussions of that, but I'm still glad that I did. You want to roll some dice and kill some dragons? Hell yes. Some good old D&D. It's been a while. Are you watching his Dark Materials? No, I am not. I don't know if I will either. I might. It seemed a little bit CW for me, but if you tell me it's not, I'll give it a shot for sure. Raised by Wolves and Bly Manor were pretty disappointing to me. Euphoria will make great reaction videos. Cool. I mean, I'm definitely going to still watch all of those. I like to get my own opinion, my own reactions to all these things. And I try to be as, 100% honest as I can. So hopefully it's not me just like shitting on Raised by Wolves and Bly Manor. But if I don't like it, that's what it's going to be. What'd you say, Charles? Like I said, every time I see a message retracted, I'm like, what did they say? I'm so curious now. I was trying to watch Dark starting off slow. Yeah, it has a really slow start, Sherry, but I promise it gets so good. It takes a little while to build into it, like a pretty good long while, but they start dropping little piece of information after little piece of information, which eventually turn into like the craziest twists and uh, turns of any show I've ever watched. What's your astrological sign? Sagittarius. And yes, Sherry. Oh, sweet. December 14th. That's actually my dad's birthday. Yeah, mine is December 16th. Sagittarius gang. Oh, thanks, Kadero. Thought Raised by Wolves is fantastic. Well, see, we got differing opinions in here. I'll be very interested to see how I think of it. Wait, you're gay? Oh, yeah, like 100%. Like super, super gay. You won't appreciate his Dark Materials unless you read the book. Well, then I probably won't watch it for a little while, but I would like to read the book and see if I like it or not. Well, then I gotta make sure my phone's not dying. Damn, it's not dying, but it's going down fast. Let me know when you're free. I got my first chapter of the homebrew ready. Oh, sweet. I'm super ready, Zach. Let's do it. If anyone in here plays D&D, hell yes. And if you don't, please just give it a try. If you hate it, is what it is. But I thought I would hate it, and it's actually so much fun. Oh no, 1 second. Sorry. I read the book and liked it. My friends who didn't were confused why I was a hardcore fanboy. Alright, I'll have to give the book a look-see then. Watched exactly 25 minutes of Dark and was really bored, but I'll try to go back to it. I highly recommend you do. Like I was telling Sherry, it builds really slowly, but I promise the payoff is so worth it. Like, it is such a beautiful show, has some of the craziest moments I've seen in television, but unconventionally so. It's not like an action-packed crazy show or anything. It's crazy in a very different way. Like I think you would really like it. But if you don't, I apologize. Haven't read his Dark Materials books, but the show is pretty good. Does have a bit of cheap feel in places, but they're using a huge amount of CGI. All the actors, even the kids, are amazing. Okay. Then I'll give it a check. I feel like I should read the books though. Maybe I won't. Now I'll read the books and then I'll watch it. Have you started watching American Horror Story? No, not yet. I mean, I've seen the first 3 seasons, got a little annoyed with it, but people say to keep going with it because some of the later seasons are very, very good. I think we are all a little gay when we saw Atticus shirtless. I mean, how can you not? That man, Jonathan Majors. If somehow you're secretly in here, Jonathan Majors, call me. Please. His Dark Material was too kid for me. Beautifully made, but king of dumb. Well, now I really want to watch it. I gotta see whose opinion I should be agreeing with here. Well, not should be, but which one I do agree with. Dark is still the best show you've ever seen. Yes. For me, that was so well written. Like, I'm a sucker for really good writing, and that show was very, very well written. His Dark Materials is pretty epic. Okay. Every version since first edition D&D. Hell yeah, Dark Poppy. That shit is so much fun. Now I feel in a sandwich of the Sagittarius, December 15th. Nice, Joy. I mean, my other friend, Caroline, her birthday is December 16th, so got a whole bunch of us. And I'm sure, listen, anyone who has a birthday between, really on December, but any Sagittarius babies in here, can we all sound off and agree that we all get combined presents for Christmas and birthdays? And that's bullshit because everyone else gets a birthday present and a Christmas present, but we get one because it happens to be really close to each other. I hate that shit. His Dark Materials books him in. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I got you. Dark gets better and better each episode. Yes, it 100% does. Because I remember I also watched the first episode and I was kind of like, it's okay. Let's see where this goes. And then the second episode was better, and the third, and the fourth. And I remember the season 1 finale. I was like, this is really cool. I definitely want to see where it goes. And then the season 2 finale, bitch. My mind was blown. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. But since I've moved, haven't found any players to play 5th edition D&D. Well, if we can figure out like a Zoom call, I'm down to play with you. That shit is so much fun. Sagittarius people noise. July 16th, Cancer. House sign Aquarius. Stone Ruby Planet Moon. Nice. My mom's a Cancer. Yeah, I'm going to go back to it. Plus the audio was off. Have you noticed a lot of Netflix shows are like that? 100% watch that in German. I know sometimes it might be a little frustrating, like reading the subtitles, but it's so much better when you listen to the original language that it was filmed in and just go off the subtitles. For me, that's the same with animes. Like, I cannot watch a dubbed version of an anime. I need the subbed version because, like, the original actors and the original voice actors just, I feel like they give it more effort. Maybe not always, but that's how I feel. It's nice visuals. All right. Okay. Thanks, Toby. If you want something poetic and gorgeous, try Tales from the Loops. Oh, I will be trying that. I totally forgot about that. That's on my list. It does look really, or it sounds really interesting. I try to avoid trailers as much as I can. Do you know Jonathan Majors has been signed on to play Kang the Conqueror? Yes, I did. And when I found that out, I was like, fuck yes. I'll be very upset if they kill him off like they do most of their villains, because I want to see Jonathan Majors, killing it as Kang for quite a while. And for real, sure, there are a lot of Sagittariuses in here. Could not get into Tales from the Loop. Well, I guess we're going to have to see if I will. What are your top 3 favorite TV shows of all time? Well, number 1 is Dark. Number 2, please don't hate me for this. Again, it's for the writing and the acting. So fucking good. Breaking Bad. And number 3, it honestly might be Lovecraft Country. Depending on how this season ends, number 3 might be Lovecraft Country for me. December 12th here. And yes, it's bullshit, right? You on your own. I got money from it. What? Sherry, I'm glad. That's good for you. I'm very glad that that's the case for you. But that's bullshit, man. They always are like, here's your birthday Christmas present. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Kadera, you're a Capricorn? Nice. So, Ladylike, I am doing very good right now. As I was telling everyone here, I was doing not great last night, but just gotta stay positive, keep on moving forward. Virgo. Nice, nice, Charles. My mom was extra generous because she worked a lot. Well, that's really sweet. December birthdays suck for the combined Christmas presents, but at least it's not an actual Valentine's Day like mine. Oh, that does kind of suck. Shit. I feel you there. Libra. Nice, Bernard. Where's the cutoff for Libra and Scorpio in October? Because my sister's a Scorpio and she's at the end of October. Have you heard of the show This Is Us? I'm almost positive I have. It's more of an adult drama show, and I love it because it tackles social issues like racism, sexuality, mental health. I swear I've heard of that. Give me 2 seconds. I'm searching this. Don't y'all go anywhere. This is this. Oh, that's right. That's a really popular show right now. I should watch that actually, because 2 of the actors, Milo Ventimiglia from Heroes, fucking love him, and oh, I don't remember his name. Hold on, Justin Hartley. He was from Smallville as Green Arrow, and I fucking loved that show. It wasn't like a great show, but I loved it. It was my childhood. So yeah, I should give that a look. See. Birthday, Xmas, and New Year combined. Please give me all the presents. Yeah, but they don't. They're like, here's your one for all of those. What kind of character you got for me to kill this time? You better not kill my character, Zag. You're always trying to kill me. To be fair, I was always trying to kill you too when I was the DM. Lol, my mom is a Capricorn. Her birthday is December the 23rd. Ouch. Damn. When you're that close to Christmas, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. It's fantastic, but you have to love contemplative, ambient, slow shows. Yeah, and I feel like that's the case for a lot of the shows that I like. A lot of people or a lot of my friends don't necessarily like the same shows I do because they're like, it's too slow, it's too boring. And I'm like, I don't know, I like slow paced shows if it's like filled with really good ambience or ambiance. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. But as long as it has a really creative story, good acting, slow paces don't like bother me at all. Did you get the combo gift? Yes, always got the combo gifts. I'm an Aquarius, January 25th, and people still try to do that with my gifts. That's lame. That's a full month away. No, that's right, Zach. I forgot you were Cancer as well. Do you think you will do more anime reactions? Yes. Someone on here definitely is gonna, or got me to watch. Oh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I think it's Higuraki, but translated, it's When They Cry. It's apparently like a time loop horror type of show, so I'm gonna be watching that, and I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer because Zach really wants me to watch that. Is Ozark on your list? I honestly haven't watched Ozark because I felt like it might be too similar to Breaking Bad, but there's like too many people that absolutely love that show, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. It sounds a bit like Mushishi then. I haven't heard of that one either. I have the same passionate view. I'm very impressed with the writing of shows like Outlander and Downton Abbey, Breaking Bad, obviously. Yeah, totally agreed. Scam, the Norwegian version is also pretty great. I have not heard of that one. I'll have to look it up. Love Breaking Bad. I just hated how his family treated him. Seriously. I mean, I did kind of hate the way his family treated him sometimes, but also at other times I completely was on their side because he did like such fucked up shit, and I feel like when you have his perspective on things, you're more inclined to agree with him, but I feel like if you yourself were in that situation and you found out that the person you loved has been keeping all these secrets and lying to you and doing these horrible things, it'd be really, really hard not to do the same things they did. Not in every situation, though. There were definitely times where his family really pissed me off. I can agree there. This Is Us is my shit. Nice. 2 hour season premiere. Can't wait. What season is This Is Us on? Like, how much do I need to catch up on? Oh, Taurus. Nice. Taurus is an earth sign, I believe, right? Top 3, Dark, Farscape, and tough one for number 3. Loved Orphan Black, 12 Monkeys, Sense8, and so many others. Yeah. That does sound really good. Like I said, I never saw the show for 12 Monkeys. I did really like Orphan Black. I thought that was super good. And Sense8 was fucking awesome. Talked about that a lot in the last live stream. And thank you, So Ladylike. We do all have to stay positive. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. This Is Us so good. Okay, I'll check it out. I think Scorpio starts at October 23rd. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mimi. Definitely have to watch that. Oh, you started watching Black Summer? A lot of people hated that show, but I thought it was really cool. It had a really intense, almost first-person perspective to what a zombie apocalypse would be like. I really enjoyed it. Ooh, wait, this is one of my favorite scenes. Sorry. I don't know how much you guys can see, but this is the sister's doppelganger. Can't show like all of it. I'll probably get like copyrighted or some shit, but I fucking love this movie. Who are some of your favorite actors? Mine is the queen of acting, Viola Davis. I have a really vanilla answer. For me, Leonardo DiCaprio is my number one. He just like completely gives like 200% of himself into his roles. Um, but I think my next favorite actor would probably be Lupita Nyong'o. I think she's really, really good. She also is another actor who like gives 200% of herself into a role. Did you ask for my top 3 or just for like some of my favorites? Just some of my favorites. All right, I'm just gonna go with those two. Like those are definitely my top 2. And Viola Davis is fucking phenomenal. Like she's so good. She was one of the few saving graces of Suicide Squad, in my opinion. Ever seen Altered Carbon? No, I have not because I don't really like the actor who plays the main character in that. But, you know, tell me I'm wrong and I'll watch it. Libra here, just had my first quarantine birthday. Aw. I'm getting kind of nervous to my first quarantine birthday coming up as well. But happy birthday. My birthday is the same as Martin Luther King on January 5th. Oh, that's awesome. My mom used to always call me Martin Luther Queen. Aw, that's so cute. That's adorable. That's awesome. I always wish my birthday was on Valentine's Day, Dark Poppy, but now that I'm older, I'm glad it's on the 16th. Yeah, I don't think I would like having my birthday on Valentine's Day. It's one of my least favorite holidays. But usually because I'm single on Valentine's Day and it's just a nasty little reminder. But it's nice to see other people happy, you know? I am new to the chat, just got to work. Lol, so what's Dark actually about? Can't tell you. January reacts. You just got to go into it blind. Dark is one of those shows you just got to trust that it's going to do what you want, and just trust me, it will. Like, just give it a shot. Just season 1 of Altered Carbon. Ignore season 2. Isn't season 2 with Anthony Mackie, though? I really like Anthony Mackie. Am I wrong? Is it not Anthony Mackie? Because I've never seen a trailer for season 2. I think I just saw a poster or something. Check out Outlander and Downton Abbey. I was pleasantly surprised. I've seen Downton Abbey, but I've not seen Outlander, so I'll give that a look. If you have Hulu, please like me as a good dramedy. Okay, I do have Hulu, so I'm gonna check that out too. This Is Us was fantastic at first, very well done mainstream network, but it got a bit manipulative in times, trying too hard to stay as emotional as the beginning. Well, I guess we'll have to see. Tom Welling from Smallville pretty much converted me fully to the gay side. I didn't realize it at the time, but 100% I had a huge crush on Tom Welling. But like I said, I was very much in the closet at that time because I was still pretty young. Some anime to watch that's in English dub is Code Geass. Everyone tells me to watch Code Geass in English dub, and I did not like it. Like, I really like the sub version better. I agree Death Note is actually a pretty good dubbed version, though. But I have seen a bit of Code Geass. I need to finish it, and I love Death Note. I second Ozark. All right, I'll watch Ozark. Neon Genesis Evangelion is a great anime. Everyone tells me that as well, and I guess I'll have to watch that one too. And yes, Zach, you do always try to kill me. How far behind am I? Oh shit, I'm like really far behind. Sorry. Let me try to catch up. Did you watch The Promised Neverland? No. I'm assuming that's got to be about Peter Pan or something related to that. That might be good. This Is Us will be going on season 5. Season 5? Shit. Alright, I have a lot to catch up on then. And I knew that was an Earth sign. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Yes! Nathan's relationship with his brother in Heroes was so inspiring. I feel like I'm going to have to disappoint you here. I hated Nathan so much on that show. But I haven't seen it in a long time. Maybe I would rethink how I felt about it. But I just remember Nathan really irritating me. He did come in clutch in the season 1 finale, though. That was a very emotional scene for sure. You're watching it? Yes, I am watching Us. I fucking love this movie. Was not watching the TV. Oh. I enjoyed Black Summer, and it didn't needlessly drag on like some shows. Agreed. Like, I would like to see season 2, like wherever they would go with that story, but I agree. It got to the good stuff. It got to the stuff I actually wanted to see. Watch this old show called The Leftovers because this YouTuber was doing reviews. Crazy show. People were telling me to watch The Leftovers in the last live stream I did, so I guess I'll have to do that. Giancarlo Esposito is always good in everything he does. Oh, you're right. I love Giancarlo Esposito. He's really good in The Boys, really good in Breaking Bad. He's really good in The Mandalorian. I'm sure he's been in a lot more that I'm not even thinking about, but those are the big ones I can think of. And yes, I got myself some Mickey D's earlier. Don't hate me for my bad habits. I really liked How to Get Away with Murder for at least the first 2 seasons. I don't think I ever finished it, but that was a wild ride. That was a crazy show. I have to give it up to Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington is a really good actor. He's always killing it. His son is doing really well, too. The Klansman was actually a great movie. What do you think about anthology shows like Black Mirror, Love, Death, and Robots? I haven't seen Love, Death, and Robots, although I do really want to, because I heard it was like all different kinds of animation and like ways they filmed it. Black Mirror, fucking love that show. I have a review on my channel if you want to look it up for like season 4's episodes. I really like that show. If they come out with another season at some point, I'll be doing a reaction to it for sure. Angela Bassett. Oh, yeah, Angela Bassett's fucking awesome. Have to head for Zoom game tonight. Thanks. Oh, see you later, Justin. Sorry to hear about your story. Oh, it's all good. Hang in there and lean on your friends and your other family. They'll get you through. And get that YouTube money. That's all I'm going to do. Thank you so much. Valentine's Day is a love yourself day, man. Treat yourself. I agree. I need to start doing that. I'll absolutely send you V-Day Oh, you don't have to do that. But I sincerely appreciate it. And that's, I think, what I'm going to start doing. Is, just treat it as a treat yourself day. Oh, I missed your story time. Sorry, So Ladylike. If anyone wants to update her, I feel like I've told the story like 2 million times. Don't necessarily want to tell it again. But, yeah, it was kind of a rough story anyways. You didn't miss anything, like, fun. I'm the person that recommended Higurashi. Oh, that's right. I could recommend a ton of anime. Mushishi is kind of hard to explain, but it's amazing. It's very character-driven. Okay. Hell yeah. For English dub, Cowboy Bebop and Black Lagoon. I love Cowboy Bebop. I still have like 4 episodes left of that show, but I do really love that one. And I still watch that in sub. I'm sorry. maybe I'll give the dub a try. I haven't even tried that one in dub. Death Note anime was great. The Netflix movie was trash. Yes. I don't know how they could have fucked that movie up so bad. Like, I think that was worse than Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, that was, or excuse me, The Last Airbender, because they couldn't get the rights to Avatar. That was trash. That was actual trash. You just have bad luck most of the time. I promise to give you at least better items. Don't give me better items. Just stop trying to kill me, Zach. Just stop trying to kill me. This was an old movie that's still so good today. It's called But I'm a Cheerleader. I have not heard of that. Tell me more. The movie's good. Okay, maybe I should watch it. You should try The Promised Neverland. It's a great... Oh, it's an anime. Okay. Justin Theroux from The Leftovers was so hot. No wonder Jennifer Aniston went with him, and he's back in. All right, now I definitely want to watch that. Scandal was my show. I never watched Scandal. I wanted to. Really like most of the actors in it, but yeah, I never actually gave it a shot. Leftovers is really good, but I hated the main character, flawed cop character. Sometimes I like shows where the main character's not the one you're really supposed to be liking. Nathan's relationship came across from two parallels, but they truly loved each other at the end of the day and wanted the best for one another, just tried to reach helping one another from different angles. That's definitely true. I totally agree with that. The best thing to watch on Hulu is Little Fires and The Handmaid's Tale. Have not heard of Little Fires, but I definitely want to watch The Handmaid's Tale because everyone tells me it's phenomenal. Hey, how's it going, Carlos? The MetLife Death Note movie makes me so angry for so many reasons. I agree. Oh, the Netflix. Yeah, no, that was trash. The only redeeming quality about it is that the Death God actually looked like he did in the anime, and I do really like oh, what's his name? Oh, why can't I think of his name right now? I also really like this actor. Someone help me, Green Goblin. What the fuck is his name? Seen him in John Wick. Seen him in Boondock Saints. Like, shit, I can't think of his name right now. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I need help. Willem Dafoe, thank you so much. Fucking love Willem Dafoe. He's great. I say that as I don't remember his name. I promise I really like him. Mushishi is an anime recommendation if you haven't seen it. A couple of people have recommended it now, so I guess that's got to be the next one too. Cowboy Bebop dub was so good. When they made the movie, the English voice actors were filmed and rotoscoped into beginnings. Oh, really? That's fucking cool. That's dope. Nothing is worse than the bullshit M. Night Shyamalan made. Earthbenders. There's Earth all around you. For real. Like, why couldn't the Firebenders firebend? They're like, we have to have a source. I'm like, that makes you like the weakest motherfuckers out here. There's no reason you guys would win the war at this point. That movie was so dumb. It's about a cheerleader who is gay and she gets sent to like gay camp, but is so funny. She's the girl from Orange is the New Black with the red hair. Oh, cool. I actually do really want to watch that now. And when you say gay camp, do you mean like gay conversion camp or like a camp for gay people? Because that sounds... One sounds really depressing and one sounds really fun. My cousin played in Black Klansman, and he also starred in 24 Legacy. Oh, damn, that's fucking cool. Both are fantastic. Oh, shit. How far behind am I now? Damn it. I thought I was getting close. Little Fires Everywhere is so good. All the actors killed it. Okay. Can anyone give me like a little synopsis that doesn't spoil anything on Little Fires? I'm curious. I have artwork to show you. All right, Indy, send me some shit. I think you still have my number. But yeah, send me some. I want to see it. Just came in, but yeah, Death Note, garbage, Little Fires Everywhere on my watch list. All right. And yeah, Death Note was garbage. The live action, the anime was really good. So Lovecraft is 10 times better, lol, but Altered Carbon has a Blade Runner atmosphere mixed with Battlestar Galactica drama. Well, that does sound pretty cool. I thought Joel Kinnaman really gave his best performance to date there. Okay. Maybe I will give it a shot. Best WB show was One Tree Hill. I never watched One Tree Hill, but it's a high school drama. The only high school drama I ever watched was Degrassi, and I know that it's gonna make some people cringe, but that was my guilty pleasure show. I fucking love Degrassi. If anyone here has seen it, please start typing in your favorite character from it, because I could talk about Degrassi all day. Like, it wasn't necessarily a great show, but goddamn, I got sucked into the drama. Did you see the Code Geass movie Resurrection of the Lelouch Code Geass? No, I have not. I've only seen like the first 4 episodes of Code Geass, and I really, really liked it. I don't know why I never finished it. Outlander is written poetry that stitches together so perfectly the kinds of which I haven't seen in a very, very long time. I came in expecting eye-rolling performances, walked out with tears. Okay. Sorry. That will have to be one to watch too. Leftovers, Outlander. Sorry, there's a lot. Normally, once I'm done with the live stream, I'll go back and re-watch it just so I can go through the live chat and see all the shows that you guys have recommended so I can write it down. The Lighthouse was fantastic. Agreed. That movie fucked with my head hard. It's really cool, though. I love that movie. Loved him in the Florida Project, slice of life movie that punched me in the gut. Nice. If you watch Prison Break or Lost, I have watched Lost. I have not watched Prison Break because I heard Prison Break is only good for like the first 2 or 3 seasons. But I felt the same way about Lost, to be totally honest. I really liked it at first and then ended up kind of not enjoying it. You should really watch that movie with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. Oh, I have seen The Lighthouse. Like, The Lighthouse was fucking awesome. That movie fucked with my head in such a good way. The Last Airbender was terrible, from the casting to the accents to the story. Agreed. Like, I don't understand how you cast all white people in a story that's clearly about Asian culture. Like, the fuck? So dumb. And the accents were terrible. They called them Sokka and Ong and Iroh. The Avatar. Like, why? 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 It's horrible. Now I need to maybe watch the Death Note movie. No, don't. It's not even so bad it's good. It's so bad it makes you want to throw up. It's fucking awful. But I'm a Cheerleader is set in gay conversion camp with Natasha Land. I mean, if it's funny and has a good message by the end of it and everything, I can get into it. But goddamn, gay conversion camps, that makes my skin crawl. But I'll give it a shot if y'all think it's worth it. Talking to people on the phone while watching a series, relatable. Yeah, for real. Oh, Jimmy from Degrassi, good old Drake. No, yeah. Weirdly enough, even though it was Spinner that basically fucked Jimmy over so bad in that show, like the whole reason that happened to him, I did really like Spinner by the end of it, but he wasn't my favorite character. Degrading is still so good. What is Degrading about? Oh, you like Sean? Sean was really cool, actually. I wish they had done more with his character, to be totally honest. Like, I thought they were going to do, like, a lot of shit with Sean and Emma, but kind of didn't. I guess they kind of did. I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched it. It's supposed to be like a conversion camp, but it's so funny. It's got RuPaul's in it. It came out in, like, 1993, and loved original Degrassi. Sweet. Honestly, I loved almost all the Degrassis, unapologetically. Degrassi, The Next Generation. I didn't watch the Netflix version of Degrassi. I think at that point I was finally like, all right, I'm kind of over it. But I did watch it all the way into like season 12 or something of The Next Generation. Also, lady, like, you love Degrassi? I love when Drake's video for I'm Upset had the cast in the video. Did it really? I haven't seen that video. I did not know that. I'm going to watch that. That McDonald's has you gassy. It's just the Sprite. I still like my soda, but I got to cut caffeine out, so Sprite's the only one I can drink. I'm giving away my age, but I'm a fan of the original Degrassi. Snake, Wheels, yes. Snake and Caitlin were our parents in the new version. No, yeah. I did see that. I did love all those characters. Snake was probably my favorite character from the original. Altered Carbon is about super soldier who is brought back to life after 300 years in the universe. Anyone can switch bodies like changing clothes, so Joel Kinnaman is the only one body for the character. I mean, it's a cool concept. I've just never been a big fan of Joel Kinnaman, but maybe. Maybe I will like it. Degrassi's had a million seasons. They really have. That show just kept going and going. And oh, I'm sorry. Us got me like freaked out. I heard a freaky ass noise. Oh, this is when the dad fucking. Oh, this is when they all like kill the white family, and that was so cool. It was the moment you think like, oh no, everything's going wrong, and they're like, we're badasses actually. Jimmy all day on Degrassi. Yeah, Jimmy was awesome. But again, I feel like towards the later seasons, they were like, we just don't know what to do with him, and I'm like, do something with him. Like, come on. Little Fires Everywhere is a drama mystery focusing on a mother and her daughter moving to a new town, and the drama that ensues when they meet another family. It has themes of racism, sexuality. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that one out then. Sounds like good. Surprisingly, I love Holly J from The Next Gen. I actually loved Holly J. Like, she started off as such a bitch, but like in the best way. Like, you loved to hate her, and then she ended up being really cool by the end of it. And love Lola from the Netflix reboot. Yeah, I didn't watch the Netflix reboot. Maybe I should, just to bring back some old feelings. Hi, Shanna. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is it Shayna or Shanna? I just want to be like 100% on that. Marco was. Oh, I love Marco. The episode where he got bashed on by like that group of homophobic assholes. That was a tearjerker. And his blonde boyfriend was everything too. Oh fuck, I don't remember his boyfriend. Oh yes I do. Yes I do. He was cool. He was Paige's brother, right? He was tall as fuck. Or Marco was just really short. I don't know. I was so sad when they killed JT. Oh, dude, I cried. I fucking cried. That I was not expecting in the slightest. That hit me so hard. Was Marco, his entire story was so good. Yeah, I agree. Marco was a great character. And that's when Drake the Rapper was on it. Yes, yes it was. Good old Jimmy. If you need a hug in the form of a TV show, watch Ted Lasso on Apple TV. It makes me want to be a better person. Stars Jason Sudeikis and Hannah Waddingham, aka Shame Nunn. Oh, no way! That sounds cool. I should watch that. Stay away from the Ghost in the Shell movie. Too late. I've already seen it. I didn't hate it as much as some people did, but it's not even close to as awesome as the anime was. But yeah, it wasn't that great. Season 1 and 2 of Prison Break are the best, but I like all the seasons. Okay. That's what my roommate says as well. Fuck the last Airbender movie, honestly. Stick to the animated series. Literally deals with adult themes, genocide, love, war morality, comedic relief to pull you back, a little breather. Agreed. Like, the animated series is fantastic. Although, now that the original creators of the show are making a live action version of it as a show, not a movie, I could get with that. If they can make it different enough so it's not just the same thing, but in a live action setting, I'm down. If it's them doing it, I have faith in them. Wow, that's taking me way back. I don't think Degrassi is still on Two River Power, but I don't know, it might be. That show did go for a long, long time. And yes, Zach, the Sprite is very crispy. Green Venom, you kind of missed a lot, but don't worry about it. We're just kind of shooting the shit right now. You should definitely watch American Gods. I have watched American Gods. That's a cool show. I should do reactions for that, too. I don't know if I will, though. I probably should. It's a good show. And I think that had, like, one of the most explicitly gay sex scenes I have ever seen on television. I was like, are they allowed to show this? I am very turned on. Okay, yes, Little Fires Everywhere. Fuck. All right, fine. I'll watch Little Fires Everywhere. A little embarrassed to ask, but anyone ever watched the Buffy the Vampire series? Almost all my friends love Buffy the Vampire. I've never watched it, but I don't like hate it or anything. I've just never actually watched it. Uh, Joel Kinnaman is gorgeous in Altered Carbon, but not great acting there. I liked him in House of Cards or Hannah better. Hannah was a great movie. Or are you talking about the show? Because I've only seen the movie, Hannah, which I thought was really good. With, what's her name? Saoirse Ronan. And House of Cards was awesome, but I had to stop watching it after I found out um, what what's his fuck did, Kevin Spacey. After finding out what he had done to people, I was like, I'm not supporting anything you're in now. The thing about Degrassi is what high school experience isn't cringy, you know? Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. And if you're saying you loved her growth as a character about Holly J. Carlos, I completely agree. She's fucking awesome. I like Buffy quite a bit. I loved Buffy when it was on, but I haven't watched it in a while. Oh, wait, there's a Netflix reboot for Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Maybe I should watch it. Shayna. Okay, thank you, Shayna. Loved Buffy. Yes, it was Paige's brother. Fucking knew it. And yeah, don't be embarrassed about liking Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people who fucking love that show. I mean, I did think Joel Kinnaman was so hot in that show, but that was the only thing good about it. I only watched 2 episodes. I mean, I'm getting very conflicting opinions from everybody here, so I'll have to watch it myself and find out. Yes, you have to check out Drake I'm Upset video. I mean, if it's got the cast of Degrassi in there, that is a cool-ass throwback. So, yes, I will like that. And I like Drake's music, too, so win-win. What animes have you watched? Not as much as I should have, but Hunter x Hunter was the first one. Then I watched all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Then I watched all of Bleach. And I've seen Death Note, a tiny bit of Code Geass. I've seen... Sorry, I'm rolling through the chat right now trying to get back to where I was. Yeah, a little bit of Code Geass, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia. Not a whole lot of like really obscure ones, which I don't think is a bad thing, but a lot of people are like, oh, you only like the popular ones. I'm like, sue me. But I tried watching Tokyo Ghoul, but it was honestly so demented and gory for me and like so fucked up during certain parts that I like couldn't enjoy it. And people tell me I should get over that because it gets really, really good. But I'm like, bro, I can't. The torture scene towards the end of the first season was like too much for me to handle. The original creators left the Avatar live action show. What? If they're not on it, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, not gonna lie. I don't think I'll watch it if the original creators aren't gonna be a part of it. Is there a good Shyamalan movie without saying Split or Signs? He just never did it for me. Kind of agree. But, well, The Sixth Sense is the one Shyamalan movie I really liked. Because I personally didn't like Split or Signs. I didn't hate them, but I didn't really like them either. The Sixth Sense for me was like the one solid movie that I really liked from him. Everything else is like genuinely bad. I have all seasons of Buffy on DVD. Get it? Joel Kinnaman's great in For All Mankind, too. There's a lot of Apple TV Plus shows that I didn't know about. The original show creators stepped away from the Netflix Freebo. Big bummer. For real, though. How could they step away from that? The martial arts in the Avatar shows is so amazing. Agreed. I fucking love that show. And Korra as well. Korra was great. Have you watched The L Word? No, I have not. Give me a little synopsis. Love Buffy the Vampire Slayer and a spinoff. Oh, the spinoff's called Angel. Okay. Interesting. How emotional he was and how he hugged Drake for dear life. And Drake was like, oh my god, I want to kick their ass for doing this too. And, oh yeah, dude. That was rough. That was a really fucked up scene. Like, you could tell he was genuinely so upset for what he had done to him, but like, you can't take back what you did. Yeah, I was watching the American God scene with my friend in my dorm, and our jaws completely hit the floor. Honestly, though, like, he came out full naked, full frontal, and I was like, not only are you so hot, but is this allowed? Like, this is so sexually explicit. I don't think I've ever seen this with two gay characters. So yeah, that was quite interesting. Oh, dibs on American Gods and anime reactions with you. Okay, for sure, Zach. Chris and my QLED 60T TV with little fires. That opening scene made me feel like I was on set. Brilliance from those young actors. Okay, sweet. L Word on Showtime. I gotta check that one out as well. Angel was cut off so short. Seems like a lot of reboots get cut off like really short, but what are you gonna do? Damn Sprite. I didn't watch Buffy the show, but I've seen the movie. Luke Perry recipe. Oh, I didn't know any of the actors from the show passed away. That's too bad. Do you think anyone will die in the final episode of Lovecraft Country? Yes, 100%. And I think it's gonna be Montrose. I don't want anyone to die, but I'm thinking it's gonna be Montrose. Have you seen Elite? No. Okay. I just want to say, I want you guys to mention one show and me be like, oh, I've seen it. There's so many I haven't. House of Cards British was good. Never got into the US version. I mean, I understand US politics, though. I don't know if I would understand, like, the British version, because I don't understand, like, UK politics very well, but I might enjoy it. The creators of the live-action show on Netflix with Last Time Interaction. Yeah, no, I am. It's really disappointing. Atla had some of the best fight choreography. Any other animated shows you recommend that hold up? Ugh. Not really ones like that. Most other ones would be animes that I really, really liked. And I know some people consider Avatar: The Last Airbender to be an anime and some don't, but in terms of fight choreography, I mean, Naruto had its moments. Not always, but had its moments. Sarah C is pronounced like inertia with an S. Wait, what? I feel like you're just trying to make me sound stupid right now, because if I say like Sinertia, wait, is that actually how you pronounce it? Shit. Sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Buffy and Charmed, my sis watch over and over. I love Charmed. I didn't watch all of it, but me and my mom would sit there and like watch it together when I was really young. I'll see you later, John. Sorry if that was really late. Oh, sweet. Going to play StarCraft? I feel it. And don't worry, Stephanie. I am going to watch Watchmen. That is going to happen. Hi, Sam. The L Word, Queer as Folk, and Noah's Ark got me through the 2000s. Has anyone seen Looking? That's a really good, I think it was an HBO show about gay characters in San Francisco. That's like the big LGBT, or it's not even really an LGBT show. It's very much about three gay men, but it's so good. I really like that show. Very good slice of life kind of thing. I love Beverly Hills 90210. Not when they brought it back. I only know about Beverly Hills 90210 because what's her name? Darcy, I think was her name on Degrassi. The actress who plays her was on 90210. That's the only way I know about it. And Shayna, into any Studio Ghibli movies? Yes, I really, really love Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. Oh God, I can't think of any others right now. I know I've seen like at least 4 or 5 of them, but those are the big ones I can remember right now. I rewatched Code Geass recently and had a good cry at the ending. Don't spoil nothing for me. Don't you spoil nothing for me. A Cobra Kai never dies. I mean, I love Karate Kid, so I should watch Cobra Kai. You seem like a chill person. Thanks, Stephanie. I try to be. I have a bad temper, but aside from that, I'm pretty chill. The Happening is a it's so bad that it's good M. Night movie. I don't know, man. I just thought that was bad. I thought it was so bad. I could not get over the twist. Like, the plants are trying to kill you. I was like, really? Unbreakable was okay. Actually, Unbreakable was okay. Yeah, Unbreakable was alright. The manga of Tokyo Ghoul is much better. Maybe I'll check out the manga then. Netflix was trying to make it R-rated, supposedly changing it around and stuff. Oh, for the Avatar: The Last Airbender series? I don't think you need to make it R-rated for it to be different or good. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, that might make things very different, but at the same time, I'm like, don't have to make it R-rated. That's what I heard, but I haven't finished. Oh, yeah. I was so confused when I watched it the first time. I was like, really? Plants my... Thank you! That's what I'm saying. I was like, what the that was so dumb. I'm sorry. I hated that. Like, it was really interesting at first. I'm like, people are just killing themselves? This is crazy. What the fuck is going on? And it's like, the world hates you. Specifically, the plants do. And I was like, you had me all the way up to that point. Or almost all the way up to that point. Because there are a couple acting moments in that movie where I was like, okay. Had to Google Joel Kinnaman. I'm like, yeah, Carlos, he's pretty hot. I can agree with that. But I'm just not a huge fan of his acting work. They show men frontal nudity on P-Valley. Oh, really? Really? I mean, I was already going to watch it, but now I have even more reasons. Sweet. I cried when Green Arrow couldn't save his best friend from the fire. Is that from the Arrow show or from Smallville? Because I don't remember that from Smallville, and if that's from Arrow, spoilers. But I don't plan on really watching any more of that anyways. Saoirse? Saoirse? Okay. Thank you, everyone. I mean, I'm looking forward to Shield Heroes second season. I don't know what that is. Super relatable, character-driven story. Okay. Can't wait for you to watch Watchmen. It's so good. It's on the level of Lovecraft. Regina and Yaya are amazing. Yaya goes full frontal, so you have to look forward to it. All right. Sweet. Hunter x Hunter has really amazing fights. Yes, it does. And a lot of really interesting characters, plus the insect arc is anime GOAT material. Agreed. I feel like that arc with the Chimera ants was like a little bit too long, but that had some of the craziest moments I have ever seen in anime, so I have to agree with you there. It was very unintentionally funny, I agree with you. I don't even know if it was funny, man. Mimi, like, I got so mad at that twist. The plants are trying to kill you. I was like, I want to turn this off. I want to turn this off. Nausicaa, Grave of the Fireflies, so many good Ghibli films. Oh, yeah. Grave of the Fireflies was really fucking good. Wait. Is it called Grave of the Fireflies? I swear it was called something else. Oh, no, you're right. Okay, I was wrong. Yes. Oh, that was such a fucking good movie. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up again. Another show that didn't get its due. Oh yeah, Looking was great. I agree. The Looking movie tied it up nicely. Yeah, it did. I wish they had gotten another season, but like Sense8, they got the movie to wrap it up, and if that's what we get, that's what we get. You ever watched the anime Banana Fish? One of the best animes. I have never even heard of that, but maybe I should. Yeah, Shayna and Mimi, I'm just like... let's see. Okay, but the water kills aliens on the planet. That is... Thank you! Okay, I 100% agree with that. That's why Signs really frustrated me with that whole thing. They're like... water is the one weakness to these aliens, so let's go to a planet that has like over 80% water on it. Like, bitch, what? Thoughts on Lord of the Rings series having adult nude sex scenes absurd or acceptable? I mean, I feel like it's not really necessary. Suppose if it works in the story, it can work, but I don't know. I happen to love the original Lord of the Rings movies, did not like the Hobbit movies. So I have mixed feelings on them making a series about it. Saoirse Ronan. Okay. Sorry. Hate to bring it up again, but can someone fill me in on the story time I missed at the beginning? I'll just go through it again real quick. My dad basically said he doesn't have a problem with me being gay, but uh, God does, and I'm going to answer for it, on the day I die. And it just cut me real deep. But everything's cool. I mean, not cool, but staying positive about everything. Just trying to be happy for myself. Didn't like the Chimera Ant arc. Fell off, in my opinion, after the York News City arc for me. I really liked the Chimera Ant arc. I thought it was really good. But, like I said, I think it was too long. I think they could have cut off a bit of the fat on that. Have you ever walked out of a movie? I don't think I have. Like, I try to watch every movie all the way to the bitter end, even if I am absolutely despising it, because sometimes, you never know. Maybe they'll turn it around. Maybe they'll make it worth it. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever walked out of a movie, unless I'm not remembering something. In my defense, I knew about the twist before watching it. Oh, well, that might be why. Have you seen the show Raimi on Hulu? No. I mean, I've seen Mr. Robot with Rami Malek. God loves you and I do too. Oh, thank you so much. Banana Fish is American gang member and Japanese photographer trying to uncover the truth behind a new drug called Banana Fish. It's pretty gay. Well, that's pretty rare for an anime, actually, so kind of down for it. Oh, it's alright, Carlos. And thank you all for the love. I really appreciate that. And I don't know either, Mimi, but it is what it is. Worst movie or content you've seen in 2020? I feel like everyone would want me to say Mulan, but I actually kind of liked Mulan. Wasn't my favorite, but I thought it was decent. Hold on. I'm literally going to search worst movie of 2020 and take a look at the list. See which one I agree with. I usually tend to block out, like, movies I hate. I was looking forward to seeing Candyman this year, but it got pushed. Yeah, that was a bummer. Watched Spies in Disguise the other day. I don't know why, but I hated it. I have not seen that one. Worst movies of 2020. Let's take a look. Let's just go through the list together. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that. Didn't watch that. I have seen Underwater. If anyone has seen Underwater, unpopular opinion, I thought it was fucking cool. I actually really liked Underwater. Actually, I was just going to say something that was going to spoil something really bad, but I don't want to do that. Was Guns Akimbo with Daniel Radcliffe? That might have been this year, but I got something above my lip. No, I don't. What are you talking about? Are you just fucking with me? I swear, Zach, if you're fucking with me. Someone else agree with him or not. But yeah, Underwater, I thought was really cool. Yeah, you thought it was bad? Sorry, I thought it was cool. I actually really like Kristen Stewart, another unpopular opinion. I think she's a cool actress. I never watched The Call of the Wild. Didn't watch Sonic the Hedgehog because I can't. You don't see anything? Zach, you're fucking with me and I hate you. Fuck, I haven't seen like any of these movies. Are these all like straight to Netflix? There haven't been theaters open this year. Oh, I did see Unhinged. That was trash. That was really bad. Felt like a gun orgy. I mean, I really like Daniel Radcliffe, but yeah, I haven't seen Guns Akimbo yet. I felt that I am in a similar situation. Being gay is a blessing. We should love like no other and love ourselves more than anyone else can. Oh, thanks. Fucker. I hate you, Zach. Shut up, Carlos. You're lying. You're both lying. If you're looking for a mature gay romance anime, Given is amazing. It's not fetishy like Yaoi. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I like the fetishy, like a little bit, but not always. What else we got here? Didn't watch it. Didn't watch it. Oh, there's Guns Akimbo, so I guess they didn't like it either. It'll make me learn about movies and shows I've never heard of. For real. Same here. Haven't watched it. Haven't watched it. Haven't watched it. Haven't watched it. Nope. Haven't watched it. Haven't watched it. Underwater, not my fave, but not bad. Come on, there's got to be someone who liked it. I mean, no disrespect to anyone that didn't like it. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. I just thought it was pretty cool. It's a decent little, like, thriller, horror type movie. New to the channel, but are you watching Blind Manor? Yes, I will be. Probably starting next week. Oh, that's right. I forgot they remade The Grudge this year. I didn't watch it because it looked really bad, but has anyone else seen it? I recommend Class Action Park on HBO Max. It's a really crazy doc. Okay. Sounds interesting. Didn't watch The Kissing Booth too because it just looked dumb. What else we got here? Did I mention Outlander? Yes, you did. Nope. 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 Apparently haven't seen like any movies this year. Oh, I have seen that one. Has anyone seen The Wrong Missy on Netflix? A lot of people hated it. I thought it was funny. Like, not the funniest movie I've seen, not the most original movie I've ever seen, but I laughed. It was entertaining. But it's interesting and different. Full frontal there, too. Okay. Have you tried We Are Who We Are, a queer HBO news show from the director of Call Me By Your Name? Pilot is fantastic. After is a bit middle ground, especially in acting. I haven't watched it, but I would like to give it a shot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to... Apparently I just haven't seen like any movies. Oh, that's it. Right there. That is my number... Okay, I have my answer for you all. My least favorite movie of 2020 was The Tax Collector with Shia LaBeouf and a couple other people that are pretty famous. I thought that was trash. Like, that was a fucking stupid movie. It's about a water park where a lot of people either died or got injured. Whoa. I love water parks and amusement parks. Don't tell me that. Kiki's Delivery Service is my favorite Ghibli film. That's a really good one. I was feeling really down when I saw it, but the animation relaxed me and Kiki's Journey really moved me. I agree. Still love watching it all these years later. It's a very good one. The Wrong Missy was a nice throwback. I liked it. I thought it was funny. The only one that didn't like Call Me By Your Name, I felt so bad for not liking it at first, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a sweet story, but I can see where the criticisms came from him in there with the age difference. I couldn't get into the main character, Frasier. He sucks with his mom. I just watched Hubie Halloween on Netflix, and it was so dumb and pure. I loved it. Nice. And Shayna, it didn't look so dumb. It just was so dumb. It was so bad. Yes, Tax Collector is bad, Mimi. It is, I recommend you watch it just to give it a shot, but fuck, I hated that movie. It was stupid. It was stupid. Oh, that was a great one, Shayna. And yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is fantastic. Perhaps. Ooh. Did you watch Twitches on... Oh my god, yes! Twitches and Halloween Town was my shit. Of just like childhood Halloween movies. I mean, Twitches especially just because I love Sister Sister and just seeing Tia and Tamara again, like doing their thing. So cool. And Halloween Town was awesome. If so, which did you prefer? Probably Twitches. I don't know. That one's tough. I loved Halloween Town. Have you seen Your Name or Weathering with You? Both are animes by the same director. No, I have not. Girls was good, but yeah, they need to work on those dang characters. I agree. Halloween Town 1 through 3. Yes, yes. I should clarify. The fourth one, when they switch actors, no. Nope. I remember as a kid, I was like, oh, they're in college now. And then I was so mad when it wasn't the same actress playing the main character. I miss the old Disney and Nickelodeon movies and shows. Me too. I especially miss the old, like, Halloween special episodes. Like, Even Stevens had a really good one where everyone, like, lost their eyeballs after they, like, drank the milk or something. I love that shit. Do you actually like the new Star Wars trilogy? Cringe. I'm sorry, but well, actually, that's a little tough. I did really like The Force Awakens. No apologies there. And I really liked The Last Jedi. No apologies there. And then I saw how they wrapped it up, and I was like, oh. So none of that really meant shit. I don't know. I hated how they wrapped it up because it kind of ruined the other movies for me. But on their own, I thought The Force Awakens and Last Jedi were actually good. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And yeah, Tax Collector was really bad. Twitches was probably my favorite Disney. Yeah, that Twitches was awesome. Forced my guy to watch Twitches and Twitches 2 after binging Sister Sister. He hated that he liked them so much. It's good. Like, I love the twins. They're so fucking awesome. Top DCOM movie of all time and worse. DCOM? What do you mean by that? I feel like I'm just being stupid and I'm not realizing it. I can't watch Hallmark movies at all anymore. Fair enough. I loved Even Stevens. Yeah, me too. That shit was the best. They stepped away from the show because Netflix was just doing too much and the original characters weren't having that. Our creators. I could see that. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Halloween Ends. Oh, yeah, that was a really good one. I really like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Never watched Sweet Life on Deck, but I did like Zack and Cody. The Secret World of Arrietty and Only Yesterday were great Ghibli films. I don't know if I've watched those. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think I have watched those. Phantom of the Cineplex. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that movie. The Phantom of the Cineplex was great. This was great fun, but I'm about to tear into some thank you cherry much ice cream. Good night. Thank you for joining. I was like, Shia gave your performance for the Oscar-worthy movies, not this straight-to-stream nonsense. For real, though. Like, I feel like he does that shit on purpose, but he is good at what he does. That movie was just bad. He was so hot in American Gods. I love Harry Men and them on the bed, but I got to agree with you there. Like, feel like it's a little too explicit for me to be even saying, but yeah. Big burly hairy men, I was like, shit. And yes, what happened on the bed, I was like, I'm not complaining. Disney Channel original movie, yeah, no. All the Disney Channel original movie, or not all of them, but good majority of them, really liked. And yeah, early 2000s Disney, completely untouchable. And agreed with Nickelodeon. How old are you and what is your name? 26, and I'm Michael. Phantom of the Megaplex. Oh, that's right, it was Megaplex. Wait, was it Megaplex or was it Cineplex? I think it was Megaplex. Does it really suck now? I remember loving it so much. What's your Instagram name? I am Chronic Gamer, Gaymer. And thank you for following me. Huge horror buff, so I've just been watching a bunch of nostalgic Halloween stuff for my 31 Days of Halloween. I mean, my big ones are the classics for, like, the slasher genre. So, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. What is American Gods about? I mean, it's like a modern telling of a lot of different mythological gods without giving too much away. Hi. Your name is about a girl, the country, and boy from the city that changed bodies back and forth. Withering with You is about a boy that runs away to Tokyo and meets a girl that can stop the rain. Interesting. Oh, is it really super dated? It probably is. It's been so long since I've seen it. Thanks to River Power. My mom says the same thing. Color Friendship. Oh, that was a good one. I hope that one's not dated either. But that was a good movie. Oh, thanks, Ladylike. I know you said you're welcome, but thank you anyways. Oh, Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior. That was a good one. Cheetah Girls. I fucking loved it. That should have been another giveaway that I was gay, but fucking loved Cheetah Girls. I don't know if I saw the second one. Get a Clue was fucking great. Agreed there. Up, Up, and Away, dude. That was kind of like the original Black Lightning in a way. In a way. I remember, what was their weakness? Tinfoil? It was some weird shit like that. I feel like I do remember Up, Up, and Away though. That was a good one. Do I have a Twitter? Yes, but I like never use it, so don't expect me to like message or post anything. And that's Nerd Guy Productions. You're going to see some Watchmen. I'm down. I'm at work eating a corned beef sandwich, watching you. Well, I hope it's good, and I'm glad you're watching. Cheetah Girls 3 was bad, though. They made a third one? Can someone confirm to me that Up, Up, and Away, their weakness was tinfoil? I swear that's what it was. Which Halloween Town was your favorite? The second one. I remember the second Halloween Town being really cool. And weird memory that I cannot ever forget. I remember watching that when I was really young, and I was playing with like a dentist Play-Doh set where like Play-Doh was the teeth, and you would just like do little fake dental surgeries and shit. I have no idea why I still remember that to this day, but I remember watching that while I was playing with that little toy. I'm going to have to find This American Gods, Harry Sexton Man in my jam. Trust me. It's not like every episode or anything, but you would like the third episode for sure. What was that Instagram handle again? Chronic Gamer. Gay. Because I like to let everyone know I'm super gay. Harris, The Worse You Lose. Raven, They'll Lose the Flavor of the First Two. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't seen Cheetah Girls 3. And yeah, I've seen American Gods. I don't know if I've seen all of season 2. Have they even had a season 2? Yeah, the weakness was tinfoil. Thank you. I was like, I thought it was. Remember, the whole family gets trapped in like a tinfoil room, and at the time as a kid, I was like, oh, this is so crazy. This is so serious. And like looking back on it now, I'm like, oh, it's probably like so hokey. Cartoons you grew up with, chat for real. Gargoyles. I actually never watched Gargoyles. I'm really sorry, everybody, but my friends all have, and they say they loved it. Pablo Schreiber in America. Yes, he is. Winx Club. Dead giveaway that I was gay. I don't think I watched Winx Club either. But I know what you're talking about. I remember seeing like little promos for it. The Marshalls all share the same superhero weakness, which is aluminum foil. Yep. That was a good movie. Probably not a good movie, but it was cool. And I think maybe one of the first like all black casts I had seen on like a Disney Channel movie anyways. Obviously they had a couple shows at that point, but I think that was the first movie I saw like that. Possibly. What's the best part of Vegas to live? Anywhere besides the Strip and I don't know. There's parts of North Vegas that aren't great, but are also really cool. So I don't know. I feel like as long as you're not right next to the Strip, you're good. Did you draw the pictures that are on your wall? Oh no, my mom drew. Hold on, I gotta show people these now. So my mom drew this one, this one, this one, and this one, and she painted that, and that, and that, and that, and that, which you can't really see right now. And I drew, which ones on here have I drawn? I feel like I just put most of my mom's artwork on here because she's way better than I am. I drew that, and I drew that, and that's about it, it looks like. But yeah, no, I've always been real big on putting my mom's artwork up because she's so fucking talented. And I don't personally feel like I'm even close to as talented, but you know, I like to draw when I can. Hold on, I gotta catch it. I gotta go back to where I was. Gargoyles is amazing. I should really just go back and watch Gargoyles. Was the brother in that movie the guy from the famous Jet Jackson? I don't know. Do you date black guys? Yeah, of course. Since you're into nerdy things, what do you think about Star Trek? Star Trek is dope. I've never been a huge fan of most of the TV shows for Star Trek, typically just like the movies. But I want to watch Star Trek Discovery because people say it's fucking boss, and I'm down if it's really good. Did you watch Sailor Moon? No. I've never watched Sailor Moon, but it seems like it's actually a really cool show. Also, rewatching Gargoyles, it is gayer than I remember. There's a lot of shows from my childhood that are gayer than I remember. What do we call you, Nerd Guy or Michael in the chat? Either will probably get my attention, so whichever one suits your fancy. Not trying to get political, but are you still watching The Walking Dead? Why is that political? Yes, I'm still watching The Walking Dead, but I won't have anything to watch for a while because the next 6 episodes for season 10 don't come out until probably like spring or summer of next year, and then season 11 is not till 2022. But yeah, I'm still watching it. Most cancers are artists, and especially sketch artists. Yeah, for real. Like, she paints just as much as she sketches, I think, but she's such a good artist. Love Z's back. Nice artwork, getting more impressive every second. Aw, thank you. What's up, Zakia? Both are really great artists. Thank you. Oh, you missed the drawings? Sorry. I'll try and show them again in like another live stream or at the end of this one. I don't want to sit here and like try to pat myself on the back or anything. Ever since I've seen your Lovecraft Country reviews, I've never seen someone so emotional, so raw that I almost. Aw, thank you. Like that. I mean, I don't get how people could have watched that last episode and not at least gotten like a little misty eyed. Like, that was such heartbreaking shit, and also such powerful like shows of strength and courage. Like, that was insanely emotional. But thank you so much. Sailor Moon is Omega level gay. That should have been a sign I was bisexual. I should watch it then. I need to watch all the gay stuff. The zombies represent non-voters. More specifically, would you date a guy whose mom is from Africa and dad is from Hungary? Sure, I don't see why not. If I like the guy, I like the guy. I feel like you're getting at something here. He's the best reactor to Lovecraft. Oh, thank you. Can you tell Sade your biggest turn-ons with guys are gingers older, guys big and black? Shut up, Zach. I'm not trying to fucking tell everybody that. Yes, I like big burly dudes. Like, no matter what. I have a thing for redheads. I have a thing for black guys. I have a thing for anyone who's fucking big and built. All right? That's my thing. I'm like blushing right now. Thanks, Zach. Discovery is good. All right, I gotta watch that then. Yes, I'm here because of the Lovecraft Country reaction. Oh, thank you. It's very specific. I'm not that specific in all guys I date or anything. That's just like my niche. That's what I really, really enjoy. Sex scenes in Outlander. Okay. My phone is about to die. I gotta hop off. Good night. Thank you for joining. Discovery is alright, but Voyager is the best. I don't know what any of these are. Michael can get it. Thank you. Noah's Ark was a fun gay series. I've heard a lot about that one. I should watch it. Just curious, what made you interested in black guys and became an ally for the black community? I mean, honestly, when I came out as 18, I started to realize, like, I shouldn't be so close-minded. Because, like I said, before I was very Republican, very close-minded, Uh, just kind of a shitty person, to be totally honest. And then when I came out, I realized how differently people treated me because I was gay. Not specifically my friends, but other people. And it just made me want to learn more about other communities and other people. And especially when I went to college and really started to like broaden my horizons on people I would hang out with, people I would want to learn about, the things I would want to learn about. I just completely changed my view on pretty much everything and realized how close minded I was. So that was just a big eye opener for me. And I'm not specifically interested in black guys or anything. It's pretty much, anybody. Like, if you're a cool dude, if I find you attractive, you can get it. I went into that episode not liking Montrose at all, but then I just wanted to give him a huge hug. Yeah, I mean, I still don't like him per se, but I feel so bad for him. Like, seeing what he went through, especially as a gay man, I can 100% relate to some of those struggles. Not nearly on that level, but yeah, I wanted to give him a big hug too. Like, I am used to seeing struggle and been in the struggle, so it was very touching to see not only a man, but a white man be real. Oh, thanks, Shayna. I mean, empathy. It's all about putting yourself in the shoes of others. Makes you look at things very differently. Mimi, what are you reacting to? Oh. Okay. I have a thing for big built guys too. That's all I'm saying. Has anyone seen Beach Rats? That sounds really familiar. I feel like I have. Thanks, Zakia. Sorry, I was trying to win an argument. Fuck you, Zach. Top celebrity crush. Fuck. Either Joe Manganiello or Idris Elba. Those two, any point in my life, if they ever were like, come with me, I'd be like, done. Done. Is that the DiCaprio movie? Which one are you talking about? Is DiCaprio on Beach Rats? I don't think so. Maybe he is. I just haven't seen it. I was brought up in a first-generation Latino household, and it was a lot of the same toxic views on masculinity and whatnot. Sumatras. Yeah, I mean, my dad had very toxic views of masculinity. When I came out to him, he was like, "Oh, you want to take it up the ass? What the fuck is that about?" And I'm like, "The fuck is your problem, dude? Like, you can be a man and be gay. You can be a man and be a bottom. You can be a man and be a top. You like what the fuck? That's dumb as shit." I saw a rat at Jones Beach. Does that count? Maybe. How big was the rat? And why I appreciated your reaction on that episode so much. Thanks, Carlos. It's a movie about a closeted gay man who meets guys online. Oh, I should watch that. I hadn't liked Atticus after the last few episodes because of what he said to Jiha. Yeah, what he said to Jiha was fucked up. He's like, what we had wasn't real. Liar. You're a damn liar. You may not have liked how it ended, but what you had was real. Just being a dick in general, but I can somewhat see where he was coming from. I mean, I can see where he's coming from too, because he's also got so much generational trauma built up in him, but the way he treated her was really fucked up. And yeah, Idris Elba. So fine. I bet if we knew each other personally, you'd be the Jack to my care. Quite perhaps. Idris is the dream. Hell yeah. Wait, Hillary Hansen. Hillary that I worked with? If this is the Hillary Hansen that I worked with, please speak up. I haven't seen you in fucking forever. Do you have a Twitter? I'm trying to slide into your DMs. It's Nerd Guy Productions. So yeah, go ahead and slide in. How have you been? I've been really good, Indy. How have you been? Oh, well, I say really good, but I mean, it's been up and down. It's been a rough year for everybody, but I would say for myself, I'm doing good. I hope you have been too. Yeah, I looked it up. I was thinking of the beach. No, Beach Reds has Harrison Dickinson from the new Kingsman movie, and that hasn't come out yet. Oh, interesting. All right. Come to New York City, rats are the size of cats here. I've seen some pictures of that, and that's terrifying shit, honestly. I'm one of the weird people that actually think some rats are kind of cute, but not when they're the size of like cats and dogs. That shit is scary. Joe Manganiello or Hugh Jackman can throw me around a bit. Agreed. Hugh Jackman's another solid choice there. Your mom is talented. You're like, oh, thank you. I'll make sure to tell her all that you all said she was so talented. I'll make her feel good. You like Joe Manganiello, but you haven't watched True Blood. I know he's in that, and I heard there's some solid sex scenes with him in that, so I gotta watch it. I mean, mostly the pining after him I've had was from Magic Mike, which, damn, that shit was good. Celebrity crush might include Yaya after Watchmen. I mean, from what people have said, it sounds like it. True Blood was good for the first 3 seasons. I hope it stays good. What is your favorite LGBTQ film? I don't know if I've seen like a full movie that wasn't a show about the LGBT community. That's not true. I know I have. Just feel like I haven't watched that many. But I'm gonna go ahead and say the boring, kind of obvious answer, the Sense8 like finale movie, I think was my favorite. Hillary Hansen sounds like a suburban villain name. Don't be mean. She was really nice. Oh my god! Hillary, it is so good to talk to you again. It's been a long fucking time. I'm telling you, you will definitely add Yaya to your list because he shocked me. You get me excited. You get me so excited. You met Idris Elba? Dude, I would pass out. I would be that dumbass. You're not a villain, Hillary. Maybe in some ways, I guess. You're dope as hell. But for real, if you met Idris Elba, or if I met Idris Elba, I'd freak. I would have such a little stargasm attack. I wouldn't know what to do. Rat cooking restaurant over here, according to Disney, at least. All right, I'll watch True Blood. I promise. For real though, how was he? Don't start with Gia. I would run from her. I don't know. Well, like I said in my reaction, seeing someone with tentacles coming out of every hole in their body, that'd be a tough one to deal with. But she genuinely loved him, and she was trying to, explain it, and he like wouldn't listen to it, which is understandable. But I don't know. That one is really tough. Like that would be a tough one to wrap your head around. But she was hella cool, and I felt really bad the way he treated her. Haven't seen Magic Mike. I feel like I'd short circuit. You probably would. There's not really a whole lot of substance to the movie. It's literally just like, look how hot all these guys are, and damn, a vast majority of them are pretty fucking hot. Specifically Joe Manganiello. I wasn't ready. Cadet Kelly. Oh, Cadet Kelly! I totally forgot about that movie. That was a good one. And I used to love watching Lizzie McGuire, so I was really excited to see her in that. He was so nice when yearly events. He was like, oh, that's so sweet. His voice is so nice, too. Just that deep British accent. I don't think anyone was ready. I'm rewatching Lovecraft Country right now, and that scene with Montrose and Sam. Oh, my God. That is not anyone who wonders. That is not how gay men have sex the right way. You do not, first of all, not allow the bottom to prep. Second of all, spit is not good enough. That shit will fucking hurt. Like I said in the reaction, someone tried that shit on me and I was like, get the fuck out. No. That is not how you do it. Bent is a really great LGBT movie if you ever get a chance. It's really emotional. All right. I feel like I might have seen that actually. That sounds really familiar. Michael, even my dad was like, I see why you like that. I mean, like I said, you're getting me excited. I have to check Ben out. I swear I've seen it, though. Hold on. 2 seconds. No, not that 2018 film. Oh, never mind. I have not seen that. Oh, I have seen a clip from that, and it looked like it was going to make me cry my eyes out. But yes, I will watch that. Gia's a real freak. Which kind of, yeah. So here's my Idris story. I was on the phone with my grandma telling her that I met Bobby Valentino. What the fuck? How many people have you met? And he walked by with his hat very low and tripped on his own feet, and he pointed me and said, oh no, where's the next part? Sorry, I'm going to skip a couple things just so I can get the rest of this. He said, you didn't see that, and laughed. As he got closer, I realized who he was, and I was like, oh my god. My aunt and I got to pick what we chatted, or chit-chatted. He did say we could come up to his room. Really? Again, if he ever said some shit like that to me, I'd faint on the spot. I'd be like, I would never make it. Joins the stream, first thing that I hear when they're only come tentacles. Sorry that's what you joined in on, but yeah, talking about Gia. PM on Facebook, my guy, would love to catch up. Yeah, for sure, Hillary. It has been a long time. Twitter was so thirsty today. Did you love Rugrats and All Grown Up? I loved Rugrats, and I really liked All Grown Up. Movies, TV shows, I was all about that. Favorite character was Chucky. I know non-prepping bottoms. I hope you don't. Like, that is not it. A non-prepping bottom. Please take them to therapy. Please. That's what I'm saying. Like, gay sex is different from straight sex in the fact that the bottom needs to prep, like 100%. Or, well, I haven't had a whole lot of straight sex, so maybe there's a good amount of prep there as well. But I'm just saying, like, when you're the bottom, you gotta prep. Like, for real, for real. The sex scene with Montrose scared me for, like, yeah, that really did. Have you seen the film The Rat Race? Oh, The Rat Race was fucking funny. I don't remember, like, specifics about it, but I do remember, like, the huge cast of, like, all big name characters. Oh, yeah, and Whoopi Goldberg in it. That shit was funny. That was a really funny one. Oh, good night, Shayna. Thank you for joining the live stream. Oh, good night, Jenny. Oh, wait, no. I think they're all saying that to Shayna. Sorry. Yeah, good night. I love Sister Act and Jumping Jack Flash. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'll never forget that night. I met Idris Elba, Bobby Valentino, the rapper MIMS. Oh, for real? Damn, why did you meet so many famous people? Where were you at? Bottoming without prepping is hell. Yeah, no, for real. That, hard no. Hard no. Have you had any straight sex? I tried once, and that was when I, like, definitively knew, yeah, I'm really gay. Because it just wasn't doing anything for me. Like, you were, I've only met Fassbender. You met Michael Fassbender? What the fuck? Okay, since everyone's telling people, like, who they met famous-wise, I gotta tell you who I've met famous-wise. I met Snoop Dogg at the movie theater I worked at. He was hella cool. Actually, like, super cool. He was super chill. And who else have I met? I met Chris Tucker at that same movie theater. He was really nice. His family was great. And I did get to meet Leonardo DiCaprio one time, but I was too afraid to actually say anything. So I was just, like, I was working at a spa at the time, and I was like, Mr. DiCaprio, are you going to be right this way? I just walked him out, and I, like, couldn't look at him. But anyways. The event I went to is called Women's Empowerment. They have it every year in Raleigh, North Carolina. Damn, that sounds cool. Girls prep for sex too, and some girls do the same preps as guys if they're, well, I see what you're saying. I did. I tried once. Straight sex shouldn't be like that either. When I saw Letty lost her, yeah, I did. Like, as much as I was happy they were getting together at that point, that was kind of one of those moments where I'm like, no prep, like no foreplay, no nothing. That probably didn't feel great. Yeah, he was a really nice guy. All right, good night, Shannon. They were all staying in the hotel I stayed at that year. That's really cool. I tried straight sex, and after a couple of minutes said, sorry, not for me, I gotta go. That's about what happened with me, too. I think I tried for a little bit more than a couple minutes, but yeah, it was one of those like, ugh, this is not happening. Nothing against you, but this is not happening. She understandably didn't talk to me after. Yeah, I definitely hurt the feelings of the girl I was with too, and I feel really bad about that to this day, but we've both come to terms with it and we're friendly now. Met Kevin Hart in the Philadelphia library. Oh, sweet. People be saying goodnight. It's 6:30 a.m. here. Yeah, for me it is 9:30, so I'm still good to go for just a little bit longer here. I have to work in an hour? That sucks. But thank you for joining the stream. Cheetah Girls 3 was so bad because they didn't have Raven in it. How can you have Cheetah Girls without Raven-Symoné? Like, stupid. I was the same way, so ladylike. I did not know they had a Cheetah Girls 3 until this live stream. Straight sex was a soul-sucking experience for me. I'm in NYC. It's 12:30. Ah, damn, it's late. If you gotta go to bed, I understand, but I got you. Are you so ready for WandaVision? I'm like, hurry up. No, yeah, for real. I am pumped for WandaVision. Like, I'm kind of sad that Falcon and the Winter Soldier got delayed, but I'm excited for WandaVision. The only famous people I've met are comic book writers. I mean, that's still dope. 11:27. This is pretty late for you, too. I was with this guy, and he just tried to go right into the action. I felt like 5 I left 5 minutes later. I mean, for real, though, like, you gotta ease your way into it. Like, you gotta ease your way into it. Good night, Mighty Isis. This was a very fun chat. Shut up, Zach. Straight sex was mushy for me. I mean, I think I get what you mean. 10-15 former competitors from RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, that's dope. Like I said, I've never watched the actual show, like, religiously or anything, but I've seen, like, bits and pieces, and they seem like really fun people. Did you love That So Raven? Bish. Yes. That's so Raven, it's the future I can see. That's so Raven's experience to me. Yeah. I fucking love that show. It is so fucking good. My brother was gay in the same way. He's passed away too. Aw, I'm so sorry. He had it hard within the family accepting him too. Didn't have that problem because I loved him regardless. Well, he was lucky to have you there then. I had no idea that you were gay at first. I think I found due to that makeup video. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the makeup video. And I'm not gonna lie, that was my old roommate, and she irritated me to no end, but we were trying to be on friendly terms for that video, and it was really fun to make it, but we had a real rocky relationship, but we're good now, just so everyone's clear. But yeah, no, that was actually a really fun experience. And since I have like not like a deep voice, but most people don't seem to realize that I'm gay. Which isn't a bad or a good thing. Except that most guys don't hit on me because they don't realize I'm gay, which is annoying as hell. The only thing I know about Drag Race is the memes I see on Twitter. I mean, I do see a lot of those too. And I also should really watch. Your mom's a really good artist. Oh, thank you. Again, I gotta let her know that she got so much love in this stream. Because she is the best. To be honest, I gave up after season 6. I can't keep up. How many seasons of Drag Race are there? Met Gerard Butler at a movie theater for Tomb Raider 2. Oh, that's cool. Was he in Tomb Raider 2? I don't remember. I don't think so. And for real, So Ladylike is the realest one. I think it's different for some bottoms. I'm top and had some straight to the point sex, and it went pretty fun. Well, maybe I feel like they're lying to you if they say they didn't prep. Like, I've never had straight to the point sex and had it be comfortable for me if I hadn't prepped, you know. My family is from deep Mississippi, and I was really surprised they didn't hate my guts when I came out. Aw. I mean, not everyone's the same, despite their upbringings and all that. He was best friend and he's missed. Aw. Send out a prayer for him tonight. Is Gerard Butler still acting? I'm sure he is. I like the surprise on people's faces after I tell them I'm gay when they say joke about gay issues. And I do too. That's actually really fun to watch people be like, and you're like, oh yeah, what did you say? And your dad talking about being manly. My brother was more manly than half these straight men out there. For real. You can be as feminine or masculine as you want to be and still be a man. It's a bunch of bullshit. Since you're into art and drawing, do you have any tattoos or any design ideas that you want to get? I do not have any tattoos, but the one tattoo I would want to get is a big quiver of arrows and a bow, like from not the top of my spine, but like the bottom of my neck all the way down to like my lower back, which would be probably pretty painful and very expensive, which is why I haven't done it. And I'm scared. That's the only tattoo I would want to get. Coming from someone who is considered straight passing, yeah. My mom cried when I told her that I was gay because she knew for years and was sad that I could. Aw, that's so sweet. My mom didn't cry, but she definitely was like, honey, I definitely had a feeling, and I'm so glad you finally told me. And that was such a good feeling. Moms are the best. Or I guess they can be the best. Not everyone's mom is. Most guys I'm attracted to are either taken, gay, deceased, or I'm just not their type. I mean, I feel it. I haven't had much luck in terms of dating. And I have my own problems sometimes being like a little too picky or a little too intense when it comes to relationships. So we've all got things we can work on or get unlucky with, you know. Got here late and found our channel recently, but I've become a oh, thank you. Just want you to know I love you and hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you so much for the love. Mothers always know, or at least most of them. Yeah, they really do seem to. You prep with your mouth deep. Roman. You can't just say that shit. Like, you kind of right, but you can't say that. Arrows because you're a Sag. Honestly, I never made the connection until, like, what was it? I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Because I've been an archer since I was like 10 years old. It wasn't until like way later in my life I realized, like, oh yeah, like the centaur and the archer is like the symbol of Sagittarius, so that works well for me. Here, I'll show everyone my bow real quick. Got my quiver of arrows, which are all mismatched and shitty right now, but need to buy some more, but that shit's expensive. And, oh my god. I gotta switch the camera around. And here's my bow. I particularly prefer a recurve bow. Don't really like compound bows. Not because it's too easy, but I do like the slight bit of challenge that you get with a recurve. Yeah, I've been shooting for like, I don't know how many years now that would be. Started when I was like 10 or 11. So 15 years-ish, 15 or 16. I mentioned my cousin earlier being an actor. He also played Dr. Dre and... What? For real? Did he not... Hold up. Did he not play Heath in The Walking Dead as well? That's crazy. Are you serious? That's crazy. My mom knew for sure she wasn't... told me to be safe and I could always come to her. Aw, that's very sweet. Being too picky in the gay scene is so... Yeah, it really is. Like, I've worked very hard to break myself of that, because you ain't never going to meet someone if you're always being like, I like this, but I don't like that. Here in the Netherlands, it's tough. Yeah, I bet. People will attack each other or lie or accuse others. Damn, that sucks. I mean, here in the U.S., I suppose it's not much better. Maybe even worse. I don't know. My mom said she knew because I would play house with my siblings. I would always play the mom. Oh, that's funny. I feel like my mom knew because I would play with Barbies as a kid, which shouldn't say that you're gay or anything, but I did really like my Barbies. I love gay people. Y'all are fun to be around and have fun. Yeah, I agree. Gay people are cool as hell. I hate that some of you can't live in your truth. Love is love. Agreed. Used to see actors at yearly company parties and walk around NYC years ago. I was typical New Yorker. They were just regular folks. The only one I geeked out on was Robert Duvall. I would geek out on Robert Duvall too. That's pretty crazy. Just realized my type. Yeah, all good. And I thought he played Heath. Like, that's crazy. That's fucking awesome. Oh, and I forgot, I should mention, my mom is also lesbian, so she is gay as well, which is one of the reasons I'm sure she both knew and was very, very accepting of it. Here in Atlanta, it's pretty common knowledge. A lot of the gays here are pretty toxic. Yeah, I've heard that about Atlanta. I mean, same problem here in Vegas. It's a lot of like, you better be masculine, otherwise I'm not into you. And I think it's kind of dumb. My keyboard is bugging. You're all good. The Walking Dead wigs are a hate crime. I mean, I thought Michonne's was decent, but not perfect, you know? I remember Heath's was not great, though. But he's a great actor. Our grandmothers were sisters. After the movie Straight Outta Compton wrapped, his grandma passed. Aw, that's too bad. What's worse is both my parents question why and or how am I bisexual, like they're in denial. I mean, that's a lot of bisexual denial in general in society where people are like, you can't be both, you gotta be one or the other. And that's bullshit. Like, if you like both sexes or you're pansexual or whatever, like, that's who you are. Fuck anyone else who doesn't understand it. Or not, I shouldn't say fuck anyone else who doesn't understand it, but, like, that's just how it is, you know? Being bisexual is not like, I haven't decided which one I am yet. You're bisexual. You like both. I'm in Atlanta. I'm far from toxic. Let's be friends. Sounds good. So I hated that wig he had to wear on The Walking Dead. I mean, it just wasn't great. I think it's okay to be in mask guys as gay, but you don't have to be mean about it. I mean, I understand having a preference. But I don't know. It's most of the people that seem to do that, like on their profiles, are like, if you're not masked, don't even talk to me. And I'm like, yeah, why do you gotta be a dick about it? Shut up, Zach. Holy shoes, your mom is getting cooler. No, yeah, my mom is dope as hell. Like, she is. I've said it before. I'm like such a mama's boy. She is my best friend. She's fucking awesome. I had a guy tell me that I was too much or too gay for him, as if we aren't both gay. For real, though. Sorry about that. Hope not like Tyler Perry wigs type of bad. In some cases they are. When they say I only want manly men, just dang. No, yeah, for real though. I mean, like I said, everyone's entitled to a preference, but you do not got to be an asshole about that shit. And you never know. You might meet a guy who is more feminine than you're typically used to, and he ends up being fucking awesome and you love him. You never know. My preference is nerdy and hateful. Well, that's me. Those Tyler Perry wigs are awful. Yeah, they certainly can be. Everything else is just confetti. Yep. Yep. I feel like Gia loves Atticus more, like I know Letty loves him, but Gia flew from Korea to Chicago in the 1950s. Yeah, that is 100% true. I mean, I definitely don't think Letty loves him less than Jiha or anything, but Jiha 100% is in love with him. Kadaro, I'm just now seeing your comment. Let's definitely be friends. Well, I hope you all are being friendly with each other. If y'all make some friends in the live chat, that'll make me feel good. Alright. probably going to wrap this up in about the next 5-10 minutes. So if anyone's got any final thoughts, let's get them out there. One final little conversation piece. Just came across your videos and I love them. Thanks, Sir Magnus. I do remember seeing some of your comments on some of those, so thank you so much. The Walking Dead dress wigs are so bad. Yeah, Ezekiel's wig is not good. Like, they showed him, like, taking care of his dreads, too, and yet they do not look good. And I'm like, I feel like, no. They could make that wig look a lot better. Did your dog really just fart? That's actually kind of cute. Disgusting, but cute. Only straight guy in the room that smashes femboy traps. I mean, hey, you into what you into. Yeah, a little bit late, but it's all good, Rebels. That's the first time in 4 years I've heard her do that. Heard her do what? Oh, fart. Do you stream video games? I've never streamed any video games, but that's because my camera is old as hell, and I really can't do a stream like that. The only streams I can do are like on my phone like this, but once I get a camera that can do it, yeah, I'd love to stream a game. Have you watched Doctor Who? Not a lot of it. I think some of it's a little cheesy for me, but I think some of it's also really cool. The Weeping Angels scared the shit out of me. I remember that episode. Are you going to make anyone mods? If so, I'd love to mod for you. I barely know how this all works. So yes, I probably will at some point. But just keep sticking with me in these live chats, and eventually when I figure out like how to do the whole mod thing and get that all set up, you're definitely one I'm looking for. That was cool. Woke up after a nightmare in the middle of the night and tumbled on here. Oh, good. Hate nightmares. I've had periodic nightmares almost every night since I was 6 years old. Don't know why. Talked to doctors about it, therapists about it. I just have really vivid, bad nightmares almost every day. Have you ever read Yaoi before? I have. I feel like I'm running down a dangerous road right here. But yes, I have. I keep hitting your Insta handle, spell it out. No, yeah, that's it. It's a Chronic Space Gamer, Gaymer. You're almost there. Well, come join me on Twitch, depending on what you want to play, we can play. All right, I'm down. What is the next show that you're going to watch and review? Got to finish up Lovecraft Country, finish up Devs, and then it's going to be Watchmen, Haunting of Bly Manor, and Raised by Wolves. And then after that is probably going to be The Mandalorian, and then WandaVision. And then along with those, I'm planning on doing Euphoria. And I think I want to... Someone mentioned it in the chat yesterday, and I already forget the name of it, but it looks interesting. Just got into streaming and YouTube stuff. Nice. I'm glad you're joining in on the whole streaming and YouTube fun, because it can be quite fun. Do you think Christina loves Ruby? I think there may be some semblance of attraction there, or some semblance of love there, but I don't think Christina genuinely knows how to love someone. Not for real. So, sort of, but not really. That's kind of how I feel about it. I was on my way to pick up my mail. Haven't picked it up in a week. You reeled me. All good. See you later. Do you have a dono setup? What is a dono setup? I feel like that answers that, but I'm curious now. What is that? Are they the same dream? Sometimes, yeah, it'll go for like years at a time. For the longest, like for 6 years now, the current one has been, I think it's been like 6 years. It's been this woman with like dead skin and no eyes, with like really long arms that go all the way down to her feet, always coming after me and just screaming like a banshee, like as loud as she can, and she terrifies the shit out of me, and I cannot like get her out of my head, and it really bothers me, but it is what it is. I know that bad digestion gives you dreams, so try eating light before bed. I have tried that, but really, like, I've tried everything. I've tried medications, I've tried therapy, I've tried not eating before bed, eating better, drinking more water. Like, nothing really seems to help. And yeah, I'm excited for The Haunting of Bly Manor. And I'm excited for Euphoria. Look forward to more reactions and chats. Sucks about the nightmares, though. I mean, that's what it is. Like, it's been happening to me since I was like 6 years old, so I'm very used to it at this point. Oh, you found me on Instagram? Sweet. Thank you for following. I've heard Anne with an E is pretty good, but I haven't seen it myself. I haven't seen that one either. It might be good. Yeah, Euphoria is amazing. You should also check out The Boys. I've seen The Boys, season 1 and 2. I just haven't done any reactions to it because that show pisses me off so much sometimes, but not necessarily in a bad way. I know it kind of is meant to for certain reasons, but like it really frustrates me sometimes. What are you talking about? Is it? I don't really know what you guys are talking about. Please follow me as well. Is your name on Instagram also Cadero? I normally don't follow people back, and that's not like a I don't want to follow you kind of thing, but I mean, I try to just follow people I know. But I mean, if you want me to follow you, just let me know. I'll follow you. I caught the end of the stream, but glad I got something. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Kristen. It's the Napoleon Dynamite costume for me. That was a fun Halloween. Yeah, I went as Napoleon, and is his name actually Napoleon? It's been a while since I've seen the movie. But my friend and roommate who's in the room right next to me, he went as Kip, and God, that was a fun Halloween. Yes, I have to watch the show Watchmen as well. Yeah, me too. Follow you back. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're talking to them. Sola like. Oh, Soul Lady like. What? Ugh. Sometimes I just make myself sound so fucking stupid. I keep going back and forth. Anyone want to follow me on Instagram? Yeah, Mike, if anyone wants to put out their Instagrams right now, go ahead and put them out. Have you ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street? Yes, I actually love that movie. And the concept of it is fantastic, but it's also like moderately real for me. Donations like super chats or Streamlabs. I mean, that'd be cool, but I also feel like I haven't really earned super chats from anyone. Like, I would appreciate anyone that wanted to do that for me, but I just make reaction videos. I'm not that cool. It's my mom. You just need to feed her. Don't tell me that, I say up. I've tried talking to her. I've tried screaming back at her. I've tried fighting her. I've tried running from her. And every single time it always just ends in the same way with her like face to face with me screaming until I can't hear anything. It terrifies me. Anthony is good. I think the main young actress is great. Okay. The show Ratchet is... Oh, I totally forgot to watch Ratchet because I really wanted to watch that. Love and Hip Hop. Oh yeah, I've heard that's really good. Sade and me both said watch Anne with an E. Sarah Paulson is such a great actress. I agree. I think it's funny that everyone's memeing the hell out of how she cries now because it's moderately true, but she is really, really good. And no Halloween plans for me right now. Planning on just sitting at home and watching scary movies. Oh, don't watch Love and Hip Hop? Okay. So, did I ever watch Ben 10? Yes, I actually really liked Ben 10 when it was coming out when I was a kid. You have to figure out what the dream means. I've tried, man. I've really tried. I get those when I feel trapped in life. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've had them since I was 6 years old, and I've really tried to figure out what the lady means, but it's just I cannot figure it out. I cannot make her go away. And the name is Oh So Ladylike. Gotcha. So sorry. Oh So Ladylike. Just added you on Twitter. Yeah, I should really watch Ratchet. I will. I was excited when I saw the trailer for that. I used to have this recurring nightmare when I was younger about this little blue boy who would just stare at me and speak in my head, but as creepy as that sounds. Oh, is there more? It weren't probably as bad as your nightmares. I mean, everyone's nightmares are different, and sometimes mine don't even scare me. They just annoy me. I'm like, bitch, will you leave me alone? And that sounds pretty creepy. Damn, you all got the Instagram plugs right now. I had a dream that Bugs Bunny tried to murder me, so that's fine. I mean, hey, some of my dreams are really weird too. You say I'm not stupid, but I don't know. I got my dumb bitch moments. You should watch Attack on Titan. I have watched Attack on Titan, and whenever they drop the next season, I will definitely do reactions to that because I love it. All my dreams are lame as hell. I went to the bank in my last one. Man, I'd take that over what I've been having, but I feel you. Death Parade is good. All right, should watch that too. Haven't watched Angel Beats. Love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh, that's one I forgot to mention earlier. Like, that was it. I went to the bank and stood in line, then woke up. I mean, I've had a couple, like, boring dreams, too, but then they always turn into a nightmare, so it never stays boring. You were describing a dream. Well, I missed some of the chat, and you were so... No, yeah, I was having a dream. No, I was not talking about it, but... do I think... I do think Sarah Paulson is a bit overrated. Jessica Lange, on the other hand. I mean, I think they're both really great. Hey, Garnique. I think I pronounced that right. If I didn't, correct me. Phantasm, Evil Dead, and Halloween are my Halloween go-tos. I love all those except for Evil Dead, which I guess is an unpopular opinion. Almost everyone's like, Evil Dead's so great. I can't get into it. I actually really don't like it. But that's just me. Have you ever seen the OA? I'm going to be watching that for the channel. And yes, I'm ready to cry. Darker Than Black is amazing. Okay. Damn, you guys are hitting me with a lot of shit. Just wanted to say you're awesome. Oh, thank you. Oh, and thank you. I have to go to work. All right, see you later. Have fun at work. I've seen the live-action version of Attack on Titan. I was upset that the actor who played Eren died from suicide. Oh, for real? Damn, that's a bummer. Watch the remake of Evil Dead. I have watched the remake, and I liked the remake. Which, again, people are like, how do you like the remake and not the original? I'm like, because the original was... I don't know, it just wasn't scary. It was, like, funny, and not in a way that I wanted it to be. And the remake was, like, actually pretty fucked up. It was pretty scary. The nightmares that actually scare me are the ones where you're just completely lost and wandering around. Just feels like you're walking around forever. I've had a few of those, and yeah, those are pretty scary. I love calling myself a dumb bitch whenever I slightly inconvenience myself. Yeah, that's me too. I've seen Hush. Hush is really good. That was a cool take on like a break-in home invader movie. Have the main character be deaf and be fucking badass. Like, I really enjoyed that. All right, good night, Roman. Thank you very much. And you keep safe as well. I'm sorry, Tory boy. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a spoiler for the show. That was a spoiler for, or not a spoiler, but it's the actor who played him actually committed suicide, I'm pretty sure. Banshee Dream, Feminine Energy, Something Forbidden, More You Live Authentically Better. Dismiss those who waste your time or steal your energy ideas. I suppose, yeah, that could be it. I hope that is. I hope tonight I go to bed and I'm like, I figured out the answer, leave me alone, because you're really irritating the fuck out of me. The top is scaring me to death. Me Lost and Wondering is also me awake. When I sleep, I'm like, bitch, be original. Are you watching any of Blumhouse Horror Anthology on Amazon? No, I'm not. I should, though. I love good horror stuff. Like, I'm a total wuss when it comes to horror stuff, but I love it. His name was Haruma Miri. I thought of him as the Johnny Depp of Japan. Yeah, that's really sad. Joy Luck Club is my fave movie. Have you seen it? I think I have. I gotta look it up real quick. Sorry, I gotta keep the phone plugged in. Oh, I have seen that, but it was a long time ago. I don't even really remember anything about it. Just that I really liked it, and I saw it when I was pretty young. Have you seen either Watchmen or Utopia? I haven't seen either of those, but I am watching Watchmen like very soon. Either later this, or I guess tomorrow would be the end of the week, but probably sometime next week is when I'm starting. If not, either are great. Yes, yes, yes. Danny, good movie. Your Next is one of the best. Yes, Your Next was really good. That was a almost none of it was expected, in my opinion. I would say watch Game of Thrones, but I mean the ending is off, kind of like Dexter. I mean, I have all my reactions for season 7 and 8, and some of season 6 for Game of Thrones, so I've seen all that, and I agree the ending was not great. Have you watched The Haunting of Bly Manor? Bly Manor's up next. I'm watching that very, very soon. Agent May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was... Yeah. I was just looking at that, and I was like, no way. I see someone mention Dexter. Why are they re-whatevering it? I feel like, yeah, just let it go, man. Like, I hated the way they ended it, but don't ruin it even more. Like, maybe they could redeem themselves with a better ending, but I don't know. I say just leave it alone. If she screams in your face tonight in your dream, just scream back and say, "That's you. That's how you sound." I swear I've done that though, and she just keeps doing it until I like get scared again. It's like impossible to deal with it. Into the Dark on Hulu. That sounds interesting. The Cabin in the Woods was great. That was a great flip on like a lot of horror tropes. So when you have those nightmares, you're lucid dreaming. I mean, I don't quite understand the definition of lucid dreaming because there are, I would say, a majority of the dreams I have, I'm aware of the fact that I'm dreaming, but I can't wake up from it. Like I'm kind of stuck in it and I'm trying to alter it, but it doesn't always work. Like, is that lucid dreaming or is lucid dreaming when you can actually control it? I'm not sure about the GOT prequel. Yeah, I'm not so sure about it either, but it might be cool. You were handsome. Oh, thanks, Marcos. Give you a virtual hug right back. Doesn't trying to scream in your dreams wake you up? Nope, it does not. Like sometimes it does, and most of the time it doesn't. Like I'll sit there just screaming and screaming, or like trying to scream and nothing comes out, and I just don't wake up from it. And it's usually like intense fear that gets me to like actually wake up. I usually dream of getting chased or supposedly drowned, but I can still breathe underwater. I feel like almost all my dreams I can breathe underwater also. I feel like that's common, I think. Into the Dark is a series that releases one every month, usually based on holidays. That sounds kind of cool. Love your emotional reactions to Lovecraft Country. Does a great score make you feel as well? Wait, what? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, I agree. The score of those movies, absolutely, definitely, really elicits a good emotional response. Remember, Hero got me to cry like hardcore. Excited for the Lord of the Rings series on Amazon. I'm nervous about it, but I'm also excited because I love Lord of the Rings because I got my Lord of the Rings books right here in The Hobbit. But it better be good. That's all I'm saying. It better be damn good. Have you ever had sleep paralysis? One time, and it terrified me to my core. Like, I could not sleep after that. That was really awful. Sorry, I gotta go back up. I don't want to miss anybody. So y'all are saying Your Next is a good horror flick. I just finished The Invisible Man. Really, you didn't like Invisible Man? I thought that was really good. And yeah, Elizabeth Moss, she's a great actress. Um, I actually really liked Invisible Man, but I mean, again, everyone's entitled to their opinions, and I highly recommend you watch Your Next. I thought it was very good. Indy wants you to end the chat so you can talk to us. Don't worry, I'll talk to you guys as soon as I'm done. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here in just a minute. I feel like I always say that and then keep it going for forever, but I've genuinely been going for a pretty long time now. From my understanding, lucid dreaming is when you're aware of your dream and you can control your headspace. Well, I guess I do lucid dream more often than I don't then. Try counting to 30. I've never tried that before, so I will try that. And yes, I had sleep paralysis. It scared the shit out of me. I had started watching Dexter, but I really couldn't get into it. Maybe I'll try again. I mean, I feel like the first and fourth season were like the best, but I mean, try it if you want to. I don't think it's quite as good as a lot of people make it out to be, but it was good. right before I go to bed, without fail, I just see me going down a flight of stairs and skipping a step, then I just shoot up. That fucking sucks. I hate that feeling of, like, falling, like, waking up to that feeling. I hated the way they ended Dexter, but it would be interesting to see how he tried to live his life in Alaska. Yeah, I would be interested to see what they do with it. I was like that with Stranger Things, and now I love it, waiting on the next season. I like Stranger Things from the start. I remember the opening sequence actually got me really hooked. Yes, Indy, hold on. My phone's gonna, like, explode, though. It is so hot right now. I like The Invisible Man, but I think it was overhyped. I mean, fair enough. I really liked it, though. That was just my opinion. So maybe if you have that nightmare tonight, try to look at your feet or find a mirror to definitely tell yourself that you're aware that you're dreaming. I mean, I don't know if, like, that would help, because I am fully aware that I'm dreaming. Every time it happens, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm asleep, I need to wake up, and I just, like, can't wake myself up. But I'll try that. I'll try looking at my feet or finding a mirror or something. I mean, if I could control the dream, that would be nice. I'd make her do some dumbass shit. I'd make her, like, dab on some shit with her 12-foot long arms. That'd be funny as hell. Tales from the Loop have a fantastic score from Philip Glass. I'm excited to watch that one. Alright, I'm gonna try and finish up this chat, and then I seriously gotta go because I got to go to bed here pretty soon for work tomorrow. Watch Talentless Nana or Jujutsu Kaisen are very good. Okay. The more you said you're ending the chat, the more I miss you. Aw. I'll have another live stream before too long. I feel like they killed off the black cop on Dexter too fast. Yeah, agreed. They definitely did. 100% did. Night, Jenny. I'm usually a fan of psychological thrillers, almost like this movie called Perfect Blue. That sounds really familiar. I don't know if I've watched it. Some Dream Warrior shit. That's what I'm saying. I would love to actually, like, fuck that bitch up. Good night, Damien. Thank you for the love. Watch Kippo on Netflix before you go to sleep. I got into horror this summer, and that show eases my mind. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Isaiah. Good night, Simtown Twins. Yes, gay high five. Good night, everybody. What is your name? Watch your videos, but I don't know your name. My name's Michael. Hopefully your family situation improves. I agree. I hope it does, but we shall see. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Can you draw this dream creature? Sure, I'll draw it, and then I'll show it to you guys on my next live stream. I don't know if I can do it justice, but I'll give it a shot. But yeah, good night, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Every time I try to end this, I don't.